Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The e-talk is about to begin. On behalf of the committee, we extend our appreciation for your presence today. We will appreciate it if you allow your video on, but please kindly switch the speaker to silent mode during the opening ceremony and the presentation from the speaker. You are only allowed to turn on your microphone during the question and answer session if you want to ask a question. Thank you. Om Swastiastu. Welcome to the webinar of the English Language Education Department with the theme Embarking on the Daring Path of Gen Z's Futuristic Adventure. The Honorable Vice Dean 1 of Dharmacharya Faculty, the Honorable Head and Secretary of the English Language Education Department, the Honorable Invited Speakers Ms. Satri and Ms. Trisna, the Honorable Head of Student Representative Council of Igusti Bagus Sugribo Hindu State University or the Representative, the Honorable Student President of Igusti Bagus Sugribo Hindu State University or the Representative, the Honorable Head of Representative Council of Dharmacharya Faculty or the Representative, the Honorable Head of Student Executive Board of Dharmacharya Faculty or the Representative, the Honorable Head of Student Association in all 5 departments in Dharmacharya Faculty or the Representative, also the entirety of committee, invitation, and all participants that I cannot mention one by one. Ladies and gentlemen, before starting our agenda, let me deliver the agenda of this e-talk. In the order from the beginning, it will be as follows. First, opening. Second, praying. Next, singing National Anthem Indonesia Raya. Next, singing the March of Igusti Bagus Sugribo Hindu State University. Then, report from the head of committee. Next, welcoming speech from the head of the English Language Education Department Student Association. Next, a welcoming speech from the head of the English Language Education Department. After that, welcoming speech from Vice Dean 1 of Dharmacharya Faculty and officially open the e-talk. And last is closing. Ladies and gentlemen, please raise to the prayer. For the officer, time is yours.
Doa. Om Awiganam Astu Namo Siddham. Om Anubhadra Kretaviantu Wiswata. Om Aditya Shya Param Yote Rakyo Tejo Namo Astuti. Tueta Pangkajo Madhya Avaskarayo Namo Astuti. Om Yang Widi, Tuhan yang Maha Esa, Engkau adalah sinar yang maha hebat. Engkau bersinar merah, berada di tengah-tengah teratai putih. Sembah puja kami panjatkan kehadiratmu, wahai Sang Pembuat ini. Pada hari ini, Minggu 24 September 2023, kami segenap panitia pelaksana dan peserta English Language Education Department Hall Activity with Leading Knowledge dengan tema Embarking on the Daring Path of Gen Z Futuristic Adventure dapat berkumpul dan memanjatkan doa kepada Kami memohonkan anugerah-Mu agar acara ini bisa terlaksana dengan baik dan lancar, sesuai dengan apa yang kami harapkan. Om Yang Widi, Yang Maha Terang, berikanlah kami penerangan agar kami terhindar dari segala bentuk kegelapan pikiran. Tuntunlah kami untuk selalu berjalan di jalan Dharma, dan bebaskanlah kami dari segala bentuk dosa. Om Triyam Bawantu, Sukam Bawantu, Punar Bawantu. Om Kesama Sampurnoyo Nama Swaha. Om Santi, Santi, Santi. Om.
The next agenda is singing National Anthem Indonesia Raya and the Mass of Igusti Bagus Sugriwo Hindu State University.
Universitas Hindu Negeri, I Gusti Bagus Sugriwa Denpasar, yang patut dimuliakan tempat menuntut ilmu dan keagamaan, agar serada jadi kuat, sanggup menegakkan dharma. Mari berlomba berguru, pantang menyerah, agar Pancasila, Undang-Undang Dasar 45 jaya. Bangkitkanlah semangat belajar, untuk mengabdi pada nusa dan bangsa, melalui pelaksanaan dharma agama dan dharma negara Indonesia. Dharma negara Indonesia. Bulatkanlah persatuan kita dan kesatuan dalam perjuangan kepentingan umat Hindu yang patut dijunjung dan diutamakan. Kendalikan hawa nafsu, musuh kita yang menggoda. Mari berlomba beratnya, lahir dan batin, seluruh sivitasnya, menegakkan kebenaran kerukunan. Bangkitkanlah semangat belajar, untuk mengabdi pada nusa dan bangsa, melalui pelaksanaan dharma agama
we go to the next agenda, a report from the head of the committee of ITOL. For Nipande Putu Sonia Natasya, time is yours.
Question. Anuradha Prapriyanti. May all the good thoughts come from our village. The Honorable Vice Dean of Dharma Acharya Faculty, the Honorable Head of Department and Secretary Department in Dharma Acharya Faculty, the Honorable Invited Speakers, Ms. Satri and Ms. Victor, the Honorable Head of Student Representative Council of Dharma Acharya Faculty, the Honorable Head of Student Executive Board in Dharma Acharya Faculty, the Honorable Head of Student Association in all 5 departments in Dharma Acharya Faculty, and also the entirety of committee, invitation, and participant dan accurate vision one by one. Prices and granted with favor to the presence of God. Ide Sang Yang Widiwasa, Tuhan Yang Maha Esa. Because of the grace gift to us, we all come here at this great opportunity to attend the opening of our webinar itself, organized by English Language Education Department Student Association of Dharma Acharya Faculty. Ladies and gentlemen, I here to represent the entirety of the county would like to show my gratitude for your attendance at our webinar organized by the English Language Education Department Student Association. On this great opportunity, please let us, as the event committee, give you report regarding our following event. Background. This webinar is organized by English Language Education Department Student Associations of Dharma Acharya Faculty. For the event, this event, which takes the themes, embarking on the daring path of Gimbu's futuristic exploration. Time and place. This webinar is held on Sunday, September 24, 2023, placed online by Zoom. For the invitation, this webinar is attended by 378 participants, 20 invitations, and 19 events. For search and found, therefore, search and found of the receipt from Danadipa. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is all I could say as the representative of the event committee. On behalf of the English Language Department Student Association, we would like to thank all persons that are taking part participating in our event. It will go as smoothly as we expect. Also, we would like to apologize in advance if this event is far from perfect. That is all I could report regarding our following event before. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you would enjoy the webinar. Thank you.
Next, we would like to invite the head of the English Language Education Department Student Association to give the welcoming speech. For Ida Bagus Aditya Resmana, time is yours.
Om Swastiastu. Om Awigunam Astu Nama Sidam. Om Sidrastu Tat Astu Swaha. Om Anubhadrah Kartawiyantu Wiswata. The Honorable Vice Dean 1 of the Dharma Acharya Faculty, the Honorable Head of the English Education Department, the Honorable Mr. Secretary of the English Education Department, the Honorable English Education Lecturers of the English Education Department at the Hindi State University IGC Bagus Video Denpasar, the respected all invited leaders of student organizers at the Hindi State University IGC Bagus Video Denpasar, the Honorable ITOK webinar presenters, Ms. Satri and Ms. Krishna. As the head of the Student Association of the English Language Education Department at Hindi State University IGC Bagus Video Denpasar, let me pick on a word or two. ITOK or English Talk activity with leading knowledge this year takes the theme Embarking on the Daring Path of Campy Futuristic Adventures. The aim of holding this webinar is to build the character of the younger generation who have the ability to develop their abilities in facing the future. Increasing youth awareness in understanding how important the existence of English is in the world of job competition in the future. Next, I would like to welcome the participants of the ETALK webinar led by the English Language Education Department Student Association at Hilly State University IGC Bagus Guru Denpasar. I also want to thank all related parties who have helped make this event a success. Don't forget to thank all the ETALK webinar organizers who prepared this event smoothly and well without any obstacles. That's it all that I can say. We apologize if there are any wrong word or inappropriate behavior. Om Shanti, 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 Om.
Next, we would like to invite the head of the English Language Education Department to give welcoming speech for the Honorable Dr. Siloh Nyaman Sriadi, SPD, SAG, MPD. Time is yours.
Okay, Om Swastiastu. Can you hear me? Ya, bisa dengar suaranya Ibu?
Bisa, Ibu.
Oke. Oke, Om Anubadrah Kertawiantu Wisata, semoga semua pikiran baik datang dari segala penjuru. Yang saya hormati Bapak Dekan Fakultas Dharma Acarya, yang mungkin pada kesempatan ini tidak bisa hadir, yang saya hormati Wakil Dekan 1 Fakultas Dharma Acarya, yang saya hormati Wakil Dekan 2, mungkin juga tidak bisa hadir pada hari ini, yang saya hormati Wakil Dekan 3, yang mungkin juga berhalangan hadir, dan juga saya hormati Bapak Andre sebagai Sekretaris Jurusan Pendidikan Bahasa Inggris. Jadi pertama-tama marilah kita panjatkan puja dan puji syukur kehadapan Ida Sang Yang Widi karena pada hari ini kita bisa berkumpul walaupun dalam online ya, tidak apa-apa ya. Jadi pada hari ini jurusan Pendidikan Bahasa Inggris mengadakan webinar ya yang berjudul English Language Education Department Talk Activity with Leading Knowledge yang diselenggarakan oleh Himpunan Mahasiswa Program Studi Pendidikan Bahasa Inggris Fakultas Dharma Acarya. Dalam kesempatan ini saya berterima kasih sekali kepada panitia, kepada HMJ semuanya sehingga terselenggara acara hari ini. Ya, mungkin nanti akan ada acara-acara berikutnya di mana ada lomba-lomba ya. Jadi saya mohon kepada semua mahasiswa ya, seluruh mahasiswa PBI dan mahasiswa di Fakultas Dharma Acarya yang saya sangat cintai, yang saya sangat banggakan, ya mohon untuk berpartisipasi mengikuti lomba-lomba yang akan diadakan oleh jurusan Pendidikan Bahasa Inggris oleh HMJ. Jadi mohon apalagi untuk mahasiswa baru ya yang baru saja datang, saya mohon untuk berpartisipasi karena itu pasti akan ada manfaatnya di mana nantinya saudara juga akan ada pendamping ijazah. Jadi mulai sekarang harus aktif, sangat aktif, apalagi yang mendapat beasiswa itu harus lebih aktif lagi. Dan saya mohon juga kepada kakak-kakak kelasnya, kepada mahasiswa-mahasiswa yang sudah di tingkat-tingkat yang lebih tinggi untuk selalu menyampaikan bagaimana seharusnya adik-adik kelasnya ya untuk selalu berkomunikasi yang baik dengan Korti, dan Korti harus segera menyampaikan kepada kelasnya masing-masing. Dan situasi kita mungkin mulai tahun 2020 itu karena adanya COVID yang menyebabkan kita harus online dan sampai saat ini masih online ya. Dan saya mohon kepada saudara semuanya, nanti mungkin akan ada kelas offline walaupun seperti rencana kita hanya akan ada 1 kali seminggu untuk setiap tingkat ya, tetap walaupun itu online ya, disiplin itu harus ditegakkan. sekali lagi seperti yang Ibu sampaikan bahwa jurusan bahasa Inggris atau kuliah di jurusan bahasa Inggris itu mungkin lebih sulit ya, lebih sulit dan saudara harus lebih rajin ya, harus lebih rajin untuk mengikuti perkuliahan, untuk mengikuti membuat tugas-tugas itu harus ekstra lebih giat karena nantinya setelah saudara lulus mungkin belum saudara lulus juga sudah banyak sekali yang membutuhkan apalagi di Bali ini ya, apalagi di Bali ini bahasa Inggris itu sangat dipentingkan saudara di mana-mana ya, kalau sudah gajinya pun juga akan berbeda ya, akan berbeda, lapangan pekerjaannya juga akan lebih luas, cuman kuliahnya memang lebih sulit ya, lebih sulit. Nah, di kesempatan-kesempatan seperti sekarang ini ada lomba, ada kegiatan-kegiatan itu saudara harus rajin mengikuti. Sertifikat itu akan menunjukkan bahwa saudara orang yang rajin ya. Tidak akan ada gunanya saudara hebat, saudara cerdas, saudara pintar, tapi kalau saudara tidak rajin ya tidak akan ada gunanya karena English is habit. Ya, bahasa Inggris itu adalah kebiasaan. Biasa, kalau tidak biasa melaksanakannya tidak akan bisa terbiasa seperti itu. Kalau mendapat pekerjaan yang membutuhkan, nah seperti Ibu misalnya, Ibu ini sebenarnya bahasa Inggris ini hanya sebagai penunjang saja, bukan sebagai ilmu aslinya Ibu. Aslinya Ibu adalah dosen agama, tapi Ibu saat itu Ibu menambah ilmunya Ibu untuk belajar bahasa Inggris gitu. Ibu tahu diri ya, bahasa Inggris Ibu sulit, tapi akhirnya walaupun jarang juga Ibu pakai, tapi setiap saat kalau ketemu tamu di sini itu Ibu masih bisa komunikasi ya. Jadi sekali lagi, ayo diikuti kegiatan ini dengan baik. Mohon Ibu supaya saudara, para korti, dan seluruh mahasiswa, dan hari ini Ibu tanyakan kepada panitia bahwa 300-an yang ikut webinar pada saat ini. Jadi nanti mengikuti narasumber, jadi narasumbernya juga dari jurusan bahasa Inggris. Bagaimana bahasa Inggris ke depannya ya? Bagaimana kita bahasa Inggris ini sangat penting sekali ya, sekali lagi bahasa Inggris ini sangat penting, pekerjaan yang akan mengejar saudara ya. Jadi di dalam sosial media, kemudian kalau kita memakai hal-hal yang berhubungan dengan ilmu-ilmu digital itu semuanya berbahasa Inggris ya. Kalau saudara tidak paham ya, saudara akan ketinggalan zaman ya, ketinggalan zaman gitu ya. Dengan seperti Ibu, usianya Ibu sudah sudah tidak muda lagi, tapi Ibu terus belajar ya. Ibu terus belajar dan belajar itu harus rajin ya, harus rajin. Nah itu, dan Ibu saya mohon kepada Pak Wedi satu untuk membuka dan memberikan sambutan membuka acara webinar hari ini. Dan Ibu, tidak banyak lagi yang saya berikan untuk kepada saudara, dan saya berharap kepada seluruhnya mahasiswa, baik itu dari jurusan-jurusan lain, anggaplah bahasa Inggris ini adalah penunjang bagi saudara. Kalau yang dari jurusan lain ya tetap harus terus belajar karena English is international language ya. Jadi saudara harus belajar, dan English is sangat-sangat sulit tapi important for you ya, sangat penting bagi saudara, penting bagi kita semuanya. Jadi saya mohon untuk mengikuti acara webinar ini dengan sebaik-baiknya. Dan akhir kata, ya sekali lagi Ibu mohon maaf kalau ada hal-hal yang tidak sesuai. Ibu tutup dengan Parama Santi. Om Santi, Santi, Santi Om.
Thank you, Ibu Silo. We move to the next agenda. We would like to invite the Vice Dean 1 of Dharma Charya Faculty to give the welcoming speech and officially open the e-talk. For the Honorable Mr. Ferdinandus Nanduk SAG MAG, time is yours.
Oke, terima kasih atas waktunya. Saya awali dengan panganjali Om Swastiastu. Yang saya hormati Ibu Ketua Jurusan PBI, yang saya hormati Bapak Sekretaris Jurusan PBI, Ketua dan pengurus Orkemas, baik di tingkat universitas, fakultas, maupun pimpinan Orkemas di lingkungan jurusan bahasa Inggris yang saya hormati. Dan yang sangat saya hormati adalah Ibu Niwayan Satri Atnyani dan Bu Trisna, ya, M.Hum ya, karena tidak lengkapnya, yang sudah berkenan jadi narasumber pada hari ini. Sekali lagi terima kasih Bu narasumber. Dan para peserta webinar yang hadir pada hari ini, baik dari jurusan PBI maupun dari jurusan-jurusan yang lain. Jadi terima kasih sudah hadir, walaupun secara daring yang disampaikan oleh Bu Kejur tadi, tapi tidak mengurangi makna dari kehidupan kampus. Bapak dan Ibu dan saudara-saudara sekalian, pertama-tama mari kita mengucapkan puji syukur karena pada hari ini, walaupun hari Minggu, ya, hari libur, tetapi kita masih tetap bisa melakukan aktivitas kampus, ya, tetap dalam keadaan sehat walaupun ya di rumah masing-masing. Itu semua karena berkat karunia Tuhan Yang Maha Esa, ide Sang Yang Widiwasa. Nah, oleh karena itu, mari kita tetap merasakan, memanjatkan puji syukur dan mensyukuri karunia ide Sang Yang Widiwasa. Bapak dan Ibu, saudara-saudara sekalian, kami dari fakultas ya sangat-sangat berterima kasih kepada HMJ PBI ya, bersama dengan pengelola jurusan di PBI karena sudah turut serta di dalam menciptakan fakultas FDEA yang penuh dengan lingkungan akademik. Ya. Jadi kampus itu adalah dunia akademik, dunia ilmiah. Karena itu untuk menunjukkan lingkungan sebagai lingkungan akademik adalah diisi dengan kegiatan-kegiatan akademik seperti pada pagi hari ini. Webinar, ya. Di seminar itu sangat bermanfaat, ya, baik bagi dosen maupun pada para mahasiswa. Ya. Seminar adalah satu media bagi dosen untuk menyampaikan gagasannya terhadap isu-isu yang sedang berkembang yang menjadi topik di dalam sebuah seminar. Begitu juga dengan para peserta seminar. Melalui seminar itulah kita mendapatkan satu informasi, satu pengetahuan tentang isu-isu yang menjadi topik pilihan dalam sebuah seminar. Saya sangat tertarik tadi dari isu yang disampaikan, kalau tidak salah menerjemahkannya. Isunya adalah tentang generasi Z. Ya. Betul ya, generasi Z ya. Katanya kita mau melihat gimana sih generasi Z yang sedang dan akan kita hadapi di masa yang datang. Nah, kalau bicara tentang teori generasi itu, sesungguhnya adik-adik ini adalah tergolong generasi Z, kan? Lahir di antara 2011 2000 berapa kalau generasi Z? Tahun berapa kalau generasi Z? Ada tiga kategori teori. Sebelum tahun 64 itu generasi tua. Kalau saya dengan Bu Silu itu sudah generasi X, gitu kan. Ya, baru mengenal transportasi umum. Ya, di usia pertengahan usia baru mengenal komputer. Dulunya mesin ketik, gitu kan. Nah, sekarang setelah di tahun 80-an ya, 199 itu generasi Y ya. Bu Satri, Pak Andre ini adalah generasi Y ya. Sudah hidup dalam dunia yang penuh dengan SMS, ya, Messenger gitu kan. Sekarang adik-adik ini adalah generasi Z gitu kan. Sudah internet, makanya sering disebut dengan e-generation gitu. Internet, generasi internet. Nah, generasi internet ini, internet adalah basis kehidupan termasuk kehidupan di kampus. Karena itu mahasiswa tidak ada yang tidak membawa eh, HP, ya, sedang belajar menggunakan HP, aplikasi dikirim melalui HP. Tapi tentu ada sisi-sisi negatifnya di situ. Ya. Nanti ini mohon dikulik ya, dibahas secara tuntas bersama dengan narasumber. Tapi saya bersyukur dengan mengamati di lapangan, jurusan PBI ini tidak kalah saing dengan jurusan PBI di universitas yang lain. Ya. Ada dua dulu ada dekan Fakultas Bahasa dari Undiksa. Ketika ketemu di dalam workshop, dia mengatakan, saya sangat bangga dengan UHN, punya dosen-dosen bahasa Inggris yang punya semangat yang luar biasa katanya. Kreativitasnya tinggi, loyalitasnya tinggi di dalam pengembangan bahasa Inggris. Nah, kemudian bagi mahasiswa, kemarin saya mengawasi PKM di SMA 1, SMA Negeri 1 Maui. Kebetulan ada 3 orang mahasiswa PBI. Di dalam mengajar itu sudah sudah menguasai bahasa Inggris lisan, gitu ya. Tidak lagi membaca teks di depan kelas, gitu, tapi mengajar dengan lancar dengan komunikasi bahasa Inggris. Nah, dan setelah kita konfirmasi ke guru bahasa Inggrisnya, gimana mahasiswa bahasa Inggris PBI? Tidak kalah saing dengan mahasiswa Undiksa katanya. Sangat luar biasa. Jadi kami fakultas sangat-sangat bangga dengan kehadiran jurusan PBI dengan aktivitas-aktivitasnya ini. Nah, sekali lagi bahwa seminar ini adalah satu bagian dari upaya kita untuk penguatan kompetensi bagi mahasiswa PBI. Ikuti seminar ini dengan baik. Bahas secara tuntas tentang generasi Z, dan saya yakin teman-teman yang ada di jurusan PBI sekarang ini akan berhadapan dengan generasi alpha ya di masa yang akan datang. 2015, kelahiran 2015 sampai ke 2045 itu katanya tergolong generasi alpha. Apa yang dihadapi di generasi alpha nanti? Dari sisi psikologi ya. Generasi alpha itu katanya nanti tidak suka dengan belajar beramai-ramai. Dia lebih ke personal katanya. Ya. Nah, tantangan bagi guru, kita masih menggunakan pola kelas, ya, classroom, ya, hadir dalam kelas berkelompok, lalu menghadapi anak-anak yang punya karakter individualistik, senang menyendiri. Bagaimana cara mengajar supaya optimal nanti? Nah, ini silakan dikulik dari para narasumber nanti. Ya. Nah, karena itu sekali lagi seminar adalah satu bagian dari cara untuk membangun iklim akademik di kampus. Begitu dengan jurusan-jurusan yang lain. Jadi saya berharap dari sisi akademik di kampus, para pemimpin orkemas ini harus pintar-pintar membagi waktu gitu ya. Jangan larut dengan kegiatan-kegiatan di luar tatap muka di kelas, sehingga berimplikasi pada respon yang kurang bagus dengan dosen. Nah, hari ini pengaturan yang sangat bagus dilakukan di luar jam perkuliahan yang efektif dan dilakukan secara daring. Kenapa secara daring lebih efektif? Karena kita belum punya gedung yang memadai untuk mengumpulkan mahasiswa dalam jumlah yang banyak. Ini 300 kalau dibawa ke ruang sidang di Bangli itu sangat padat. Ya, kurang memungkinkan untuk interaksi di dalam seminar. Nah, dengan lewat Zoom meeting ini saya kira satu strategi yang tepat yang dipilih oleh para pemimpin orkemas di PBI ya. Jadi tidak terhalang dengan apapun, tetap kegiatan-kegiatan akademik itu bisa kita lakukan dengan baik. Nah, karena itu kerjasama dari semua unsur di kampus, baik dari pengelola kampus, dosen, mahasiswa melalui orkemas, untuk membantu terus mengembangkan iklim akademik yang positif. Ya. Nanti mungkin habis ini apalagi saya ada pemberitahuan dari PBI katanya bulan Oktober akan ada kegiatan di Taman Makam Pahlawan ya, yang di Marga itu. Mohon yang lain juga turut berpartisipasi. Nah, saya kira itu sekali lagi bahwa fakultas sangat mengapresiasi, sangat menyambut baik dari kegiatan pada hari ini. Tetapi perlu diingat ya, kegiatan-kegiatan ini mohon didokumenkan dengan baik, dibuat laporan yang baik, agar outputnya ada kontribusinya pada pengembangan prodi bahasa Inggris ke depan. Ya. Laporan ini akan membantu proses akreditasi. Ya. Mohon dibuat laporan, disetor ke pengelola jurusan Bu Silu sama Pak Andre untuk dokumen akreditasi nanti. Jadi mohon dibuatkan laporan. Nah, untuk ke depan, nah ini kan baru ruang lingkupnya internal ya. Saya berharap ada kegiatan-kegiatan yang bersifat paling tidak skala nasional nanti kan. Ya. UHN harus berpartisipasi melalui prodi PBI untuk menciptakan ajang-ajang pengembangan akademik dan non-akademik tingkat nasional. Agar kegiatan-kegiatan itu betul-betul berkontribusi pada pengembangan akreditasi prodi. Lomba-lombanya kalau bisa seperti bahasa Bali gitu. Tiap tahun ada lomba tingkat nasional. Nah, jadi mungkin bisa berkolaborasi dengan perguruan tinggi lain untuk membuat ajang yang bersifat nasional. Ya. Sehingga teman-temannya ada satu kesempatan untuk ikut di dalamnya mengikuti lomba-lomba yang diselenggarakan. Nah, sekarang kan dengan sistem daring ini biaya tidak terlalu mahal. Ya kan? Jadi lomba bisa secara daring, tinggal pada saat final, ya pesertanya terbatas, kita bawa ke kampus secara luring, seperti yang dilakukan oleh Bahasa Bali. Jadi sekali lagi, ke depan fakultas berharap ada event yang lebih luas lagi, ya, apakah regional Bali dulu, lalu nasional, bahkan nanti bisa ke internasional. Kenapa? PB ini akan dijadikan pilot project untuk akreditasi internasional katanya. Jadi kalau tidak didukung dengan kegiatan-kegiatan yang dilakukan oleh setiap komponen di kampus, tidak akan bisa terwujud, hanya bercita-cita saja. Jadi fakultas sangat berharap ada satu pengembangan inovasi kegiatan di masa yang akan datang. Kemudian para jurusan, jurusan mohon terus didorong mahasiswa kita untuk tetap mendukung penciptaan iklim akademik di kampus, termasuk di dalam proses-proses perkuliahan yang baik. Ya. Dan karena universitas ini, ya kemarin saya menangani persoalan di PGSD, ya. Saya baru tahu juga ternyata mahasiswa kita tidak lagi hanya Hindu. Ternyata sudah ada yang agama Katolik yang ada di PGSD, Muslim juga sudah ada, ya kan? Maka sangat penting untuk penguatan satu ciri khas kampus kita adalah kampus kerukunan, kampus moderasi, ya. Supaya nanti di dalam berperilaku, berkata-kata, ya berpikir yang moderat agar iklim kampus itu harmoni, ya. Saya sih kemarin baru kaget juga sih telepon oleh mahasiswa PGSD. Pak, saya mahasiswa PGSD beragama Katolik, beragama Islam. Bagaimana dengan mata kuliah agama Hindu yang penciri universitas itu? Ya, karena sudah kurikulum kampus, mau tidak mau harus diikuti sambil kita menunggu perubahan-perubahan kurikulum ke depannya. Ya. Jadi sekali lagi mahasiswa-mahasiswa yang hadir pada hari ini, kita tidak lagi hanya mono religius itu, tapi sudah multi religius. Ya, banyak agama, dosen-dosennya juga begitu. Nah, karena itu dalam mendukung penciptaan kehidupan berbangsa dan bernegara yang harmoni, maka saya berharap di dalam kampus, di luar kampus, tetap mengembangkan cara berpikir, cara berbicara, cara berperilaku yang moderat, ya, supaya semua merasa nyaman di lingkungan kampus kita. Nah, saya kira itu hal-hal yang penting yang saya sampaikan dari fakultas. Jadi sekali lagi terima kasih ke HMJ dan HMJ PBI dan bersama perangkatnya, juga orkemas-orkemas yang ada di FDA, terus berkarya, terus melakukan aktivitas-aktivitas yang mendukung kemajuan fakultas, kemajuan universitas, dan kemajuan PBI khususnya. Jadi saya kira itu hal-hal umum yang saya sampaikan, teknis sudah disampaikan oleh Bu Kejur tadi. Jadi kepada Bu Satri dan Bu Trisna, terima kasih juga, mohon memberikan materinya secara all out, ya, tuntas ya. Kalau bisa diskusinya ya lebih dari jadwal yang ditentukan, ya. Supaya lebih, ya, generasi Z itu sudah sesungguhnya sudah berjalan. Kita mau ke depannya itu adalah generasi alpha. Kalau mahasiswa PGSD ini dia akan mengajar generasi alpha nanti. Gimana caranya? Jadi materinya dikembangkan lagi Bu Satri dan Bu Trisna dari generasi Z sampai ke generasi alpha. Bagaimana kita mengelola pendidikan, terutama pendidikan bahasa Inggris agar sesuai dengan karakteristik generasi Z dan generasi alpha. Sekira itu, terima kasih. Mohon maaf bila ada hal yang kurang berkenan selama menyampaikan sambutan, mewakili Pak Dekan, karena Pak Dekan katanya tidak bisa hadir. Dan sebagai penutup dari sambutan ini dengan mengucapkan Om Awiknam Astu Namo Sidam, maka webinar yang diselenggarakan oleh HMJ PBI pada hari ini saya nyatakan dibuka secara resmi. Terima kasih. Om Santi 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 Om. Saya kembalikan kepada MC.
Thank you for the welcoming speech and thank you for open our webinar. Now, we come to the main session of the e-talk. The Honorable Ms. Niwayan Satriadnyani, SPD MPD, and Ms. Komang Trisna Dewi SSM Home are the speakers today and will be guided by Nikadet Suci Darmayanti as the moderator to lead the following session. Please welcome our moderator today.
Thank you to our Master of Ceremony for the opportunity given to me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming to the main event that we have been waiting for, which are the materials brought by our honorable invited speakers and discussion. But before we jump into it, let me greet our invitations, invited speakers, and all of our participants first. The Honorable Vice Dean 1 of Dharma Acharya Faculty, the Honorable Head of English Language Education Department, along with Secretary of English Language Education Department, the Honorable invited speakers, Ms. Niwayan Satri Atnyani, SPD NPD, and Ms. Komang Trisna Dewi, SSM, the Honorable Head of Student Representative Council, Head of Student Executive Board, and Head of each student association in all 5 majors in Dharma Acharya Faculty. Also, to all of the invitation committees and participants that I couldn't mention one by one. Om Swastiastu. Ladies and gentlemen, as announced earlier, today's webinar theme is Embarking on the Daring Path of Gen Z Futuristic Adventure. This theme highlights how the choices and trends of the younger generation, Gen Z, are influencing and shaping our current way of life. It emphasized the impact of their futuristic approach on various aspects of society, technology, and culture that we experience today. Alright, before we start, I would like to tell you the rules during the session. First, each speaker will have 45 minutes to present their material. The second one, during the presentation, participants are not allowed to interrupt the session. The last one, discussion will be held at once right after both of our speakers finish speaking. And that was all of our rules. Finally, it is time for us to meet our very first speaker. Please let me read our first speaker CV. Name, Niwayan Satri Atnyani, SPD NPD. Place, date of birth, Denpasar, 8 February 1991. Position, lecture at Igusti Bagus Sugriwo Hindu State University. Home address, Merak Street, Block A, number 3, North Denpasar. Formal education, bachelor degree majoring in English education at Mahasaraswati University Denpasar. Master degree majoring in English education at Janesa University of Education Singaraja. Work experience, English teacher at Ganesa Operation, English teacher at SMA Negeri 8 Denpasar, lecture at Elizabeth International, lecture at Igusti Bagus Sugriwo Hindu State University. Position experience, head of IHDN Denpasar Language Development Center, head of Dharma Acharya Faculty Laboratory. Now, I would like to invite, please welcome the Honorable Ms. Niwayan Satri Atnyani, SPD MPD. To Ms. Satri, time is yours.
All right, thank you so much for the chance. Yeah, thank you, the moderator. Thank you, the MC. First of all, let me open it by saying Panganjali Umat Om Swastiastu. Good morning, the Honorable, the Vice Dean 1 of Dharma Acharya Faculty, and the Honorable, the Head of English Language Education Department, Ibu Silusriadi, and the Secretary of English Language Education Department, Pak Andre, the Honorable of the Department Students Association, and then the committee who already worked very hard to prepare for this activity, and also the other invited speaker, Ibu Trisna Dewi, SSM Home, and all of the participants of its talk in 2023. So hopefully we are here, be able to be together in a good situation. Okay, so it's such an honor for me actually to meet you, to be here, to share the knowledge about the topic given already by the committee. But before I start my presentation, is my voice is clear? All right, thank you. So I'm gonna start sharing my slide. Okay. Can you see my slide already? But first of all, I would like to ask for permission for to Ibu Silo and Pak Ferdinandus Nanduk to deliver my presentation in English. Is it okay? Thank you. Okay. This talk activity has its main theme, and I assigned to the sub theme for today. This is the sub theme given by the committee for me, talking about the fostering fluent and dynamic English public speaking skills in youth through innovative digital language education approach. Okay, so thank you so much for preparing such a innovative sub-theme that we could discuss today. I think it's quite interesting for me to share to you a bit of knowledge talking about this sub-theme. All right, I'm gonna move to the next slide. Can you see my slides? And if any of you know the pictures on my first slide, mostly the girls, yeah? They're nodding their head. Who are they? I asked for permission to the committee. Some of them can share the opinion maybe. Who are they? They can unmute maybe. The moderator know really very well, yeah? Who is the speakers? Who are speaking? Who are speaking in these pictures? RM. Are you a fan of him?
Not really, I just love their song.
Okay. Okay, but Dwi Darmaniti said that Dwi Darmaniti claimed that he is her boyfriend. Katanya, I think he has many girlfriends in this world, yeah. Okay, so maybe RM wanna ask you some questions. Okay, he told me that he has a questions through these Mentimeter, so I wanna share to you about the questions. I'm gonna pass these questions through the through the chat box. So wait a moment. I'm gonna copy it so you can answer the questions. Can you see it? Oh yeah. Wait. I'm gonna share the link. Okay. Wait, it's so like, okay. Can you open the Mentimeter already? It's just 2 questions there. I think the question is not too hard. All right, 44 votes. There are 266 students here, but only 44 votes. I'm still waiting. All right. Done? Hope you already answered it. Okay, I think I might stop it. I'm gonna show you the result, yeah? Okay, I'm gonna choose the other screen to be shared. Okay, my first question is, have you ever spoken in public? Okay, those are the results. So some of you already have spoken in public, and some of you haven't. All right, it's good. So some of you have the experience. Yeah, let's share your experience after this. And for those who haven't spoken in public, let's try to do let's try to do it, and then let's have some tips before you've done it for the first time. Yeah. All right. So for the second questions. For the second question, okay, wait a second. Okay, the second question is, how do you feel? It's especially for those who have spoken in public, yeah? So this is the result. Okay, how do you feel when you have to speak in public? 28 of you feeling shy, and 19% or 19 people feel anxious. 15, wow, that's great. 15 of you feel happy, and 6 of you feeling relaxed. Okay, that's great. Yeah, not all of you are feeling shy and anxious during speaking in front of the public. All right, thank you everyone for answering the questions passing by RM. No, no, no. Okay, why I show you the picture of RM? Yeah, I think many of you who already claim as his boyfriend, ya, yang klaim jadi boyfriendnya RM kayaknya banyak sekali gitu Pak. Salah satu tokoh Korea gitu ya, K-pop figures who has so many fans, especially in Indonesia, especially girls fans gitu ya. Why? Because he has a good public speaking skills. Okay, he has spoken in UN, in the United Nations. Okay, as the representative of the youth from Asia. Yeah, he's not only a K-popper, he's not only a singer, but he is also an activist who can speak in the UN. They were invited to UN, United Nations, di PBB, Bapak. So it's such an inspiration for us as the youth, to speak, to have a good public speaking skills, to speak in front of many audience, to give the influence to the young generations. Okay, jadi kenapa why I took his pictures, karena dia banyak sekali fansnya, dia akan memberikan banyak sekali influence atau pengaruh yang baik bagi generasi muda untuk bisa berbicara di depan orang banyak dan memberikan pengaruh yang baik, to give the good influence to the young generation especially. Alright, so I'm gonna share my slide. Okay. 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 Since my topic is about public speaking, so I'm gonna start to the definition of public speaking first. Okay. Some of the experts saying that public speaking is a form of communication that seeks an outcome. Wait. Not simply to express themselves, but to have an effect of the listeners. So that's why when you have to speak in front of the public, you not only speak or share your thought, okay, but you need to have the purpose itself, why you have to speak in front of them and why they need to listen to you. Okay, why they need to listen to you. That's really important. And then public speaking is one of the important oral communication to express people's thought to audience. So distribute his or her views to larger audience to give the impacts. Yeah, the examples of public speaking activities like the speaker, presenter, etc. Ibu Trisna is one of the experienced MC that we have here. So you also can ask some of the tips from her how to be a good MC next after this later on. Okay. So as I told you that public speaking or the public speaker have to give the impact to the audience, yeah. So the audience need to know why they have to listen to the speaker. So now I ask you, do you think public speaking skill is important for you? Yes or no? Is public speaking important? Why? Why do you think public speaking is important? You can type it on the chat box. If you cannot unmute, you can, based on the rule, you can chat on the chat box. Why do you think public speaking is important? I just want to know, if you think that public speaking is not important, why do I need to speak it in front of you all and take your 45 minutes time? Waste your 45 minutes time. It's just very important to you. Already typed the answers? Nobody? So it's not important for you? Okay, maybe the moderator. Can you help them? Okay, 3 chat here. Okay. Okay, I got the answers. One of the reason, if we become a teacher someday, we have good public speaking because we will speak in. That's very good answers, Dwi Darmaniti. Sonia, I think it's important because choosing at this major as the future teacher need a public speaking skill. That's great. You are great. Because when we become a teacher, we must speak in front of the students. Students is also yours public, can be said as a public, yeah? Can develop and improve my communication. Okay, Tika, thank you for the answers. Swasti, to be able to express ideas. Okay. Okay, opinions. Okay. To search for a job. Okay, Go Mayun. As Ibu Silo said, yeah, especially if you can have the skills in speaking, especially in English, it will be easier for you to find a job. Okay. If I can share my experience, actually since 2008, yeah, when I was 2009, when I was 18 years old, I'm already as a teacher. Okay, so I already have a job since I was 18 years old. So don't worry, if you're mastering English, the job will come to you. You are not going to be a job seeker anymore. Delivered any informations? Ada mahan. Okay, thank you, Ayu Puspita. Give information. Okay, Rosiana. Okay. Oke, silakan Pak. Pak WD izin live. Silakan Bapak. Terima kasih sudah menghadiri acara ini Pak ya. All right. Thank you for the answers. Thank you. Thank you so much. I want to give applause to you all, everyone. Although you just type it, but all of the participants can read your opinions, can read your thought. Okay, it's also kind of speaking in public, but it's in written way, yeah? Writing in public. Okay, good. Thank you, everyone. So since many of you think that it is important to mastering speaking skill or public speaking skill, I wanna ask to all of you. Many of you say that when you have to speak in front of the class, you are or you have to speak in front of the public, you are feeling shy. It's something really normal as a human, yeah? Later on, we will discuss about that. Okay. So next slide. Okay, so what I got. Okay, I can conclude your answers. The reason why public speaking is important is such like this, yeah. Okay. Public speaking allows individuals okay, to express their thought and ideas clearly and persuasively. Okay, it helps in conveying messages and information in compelling and engaging manner. Okay, I think it is really related to your comments on the chat box. Okay, and it is really important for your career advancement. Yeah, strong public speaking skills are highly valued in many professions, especially as a teacher. If many of you want to be a teacher in the future, it's really valuable. Okay, how you can speak in front of your students. At least you have to be able to be confident. Yeah, you have to mastering the skills. Okay, and then you also can develop your leadership. You are not going only to be the leader of yourself. Yeah, it's good to be the leader of yourself, but you have to be the leader of many people. At least in a group of people, you are going to try to be the leader of them. So how to lead the other people, a group of people, you have to know how to communicate to them, how to share your knowledge, how to manage your knowledge, how to manage your ideas to be shared to them. Okay, that's why it's really important if we want to be a leader. Who do we want to be a leader in the future? I think all of us really want to be a leader some days. Okay, so at least in our family, maybe you want to be a leader for your family. For the men, especially for the boy here, later in the future, yeah, you are going to be a leader in your family. You have to communicate everything to your family, the members of your family. That's also a kind of the importance of public speaking, how you have to speak to the other people, to a group of people. Okay, so it's really important for the leadership. Yeah, and then to building confidence. If you have the skills to speak in the public, you will be very confident in every kind of situation that you face in the future. Okay, overcoming the fear of speaking in front of others can have positive impact on personal growth and development. Of course, if you can speak, you can share your knowledge, you can share your thought, you can share ideas in many of occasions that you face. You also can listen to the others. Okay, before being a good speaker, you have to be a good listener first. Okay, so before I speak, I ask the opinions from you. I do really like doing that thing. Before I speak, before I sharing my thought, I need to know about your thought first. What's your opinion about certain issues? Okay, because being a good speaker, before you can be a good speaker, you have to be a good listener. Okay, and then for educational success, of course, yeah, public speaking is an essential skill in education. It helps students present their ideas, participate in debates, and deliver presentation effectively, leading to better academic performance. Yeah, in a really small scope, it's a really simple example. Yeah, when you have to do the presentation in the classroom, you have to speak in front of your friends. Your friends also can be public too. Yeah, do you still feeling nervous when you have to present your material in front of your friends? Yes, of course, I know. Yeah, not only you, for me too. Until nowadays, after almost how long I've been teaching? Almost since 2009. Okay, more 14 years I've been teaching. Okay, now I'm 32 years old and I've been teaching almost 14 years in my life. Okay, until nowadays I'm still feeling nervous when I have to speak in front of the audience. Okay, it's just something normal. It's because I'm still a human. Feeling anxious, feeling nervous is still on myself, which is really really normal. Okay, so don't worry if you are assigned to do something, if you have to do the presentation in front of your friends and then you feel is it going to be a good presentation, will I make a mistake or anything? Those questions is really normal. Okay, since you are still a human, so don't worry about that. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna move to the next slide. Oops. Okay. About the kinds of public speaking based on its purpose, yeah, because so many experts give the kinds or the types of public speaking, but I make a conclusion or summarize it based on its purpose. Why? What are the kinds or the types of public speaking? Yeah, the first one is demonstrative speaking. Like, if you ever experience a cooking demos, maybe. Okay, it's a kind of demonstrative speaking when somebody have to speak in front of a public in order to demonstrate something. Okay, how to make something or how to do something, they are doing demonstrative speaking. Another one, like what the MCs and moderators already done, they are kind of ceremonial speaking. Okay, they have done it very well. I know they are still learning, but they have done it very well. They can be a good MC so far and can be a good moderator so far. Yeah, so they at least they are better than their friends. Okay, they have tried for the first time. It maybe is it the first time for you, moderator and the MC? Yeah, although it's their first time. What did you feel? What do you feel? Maybe the moderator. What do you feel? Still
Okay.
nervous?
Nervous, of course, but I'm still gonna do it, right?
Yeah, but you have to do it to know how well you can do it. What the things that you need to improve later on to be the experienced one. And I'm sure the MC will do it too. Is it whether is it although is it the first time for her to do or MCing, especially in English, yeah? If she never want to do it today, if she doesn't want to do it today, she will never know what the thing that should be improved later on. She will not give any feedback, at least from the recordings of this activity. The MC will see the recordings, right? And she will do the self-reflection or the feedback, what needs to be improved later on when become the next MC. You will not never be the experienced one if you never tried for the first time. Okay, but at least a good job. I want to say appreciate very much for the moderator and for the MC for today's. They are doing a very good job, yeah. And then informative speaking, yeah, to give the information like what I've done now. I'm trying to inform you something. I'm trying to inform you something and give you information. Hopefully it is very valuable for you. Okay, that's why I asked whether is it important or not for you. Okay, if most of you think that it's not important, I think I don't need to be here. Okay, but fortunately, many of you think that public speaking is really important. So I'm really happy to share what I know about this topic to you. Okay, and next type is persuasive speaking, like political speech or sales. Okay, they are doing a persuasive speaking. They speak in front of the audience. They're speaking in the public to persuade them to do something. They want them to do something. Okay, that's a persuasive. And the entertaining speaking. Actually, I'm a fan of stand-up comedy. Is there anybody a fan of stand-up comedy too? Do you know stand-up comedy, by the way? Who is your most favorite comics? Do you have favorite comics? Like Panji Pragiwaksono, he's trying his new career in LA now. Yeah, he's trying to do a stand-up comedian or yes, stand-up comedian in English. Yeah, Raditya Dikar, yeah, one of the founder of the stand-up comedian. Yeah, can you imagine speaking in front of the hundreds people and try to make them laugh? How hard is their job? Yeah. Okay, Bintang Emon. Okay, Choki. the dark, the dark jokes one. Okay, they are a kind of entertaining speaking. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you for the opinion. Ternyata Muslim. Chucky and Muslim are very best friends. Yeah. Okay. Maybe they are very inspire you, yeah, to be a public speaker. All right. So next here is about the types of the speech. Okay, types of the speech are type of public speaking. Okay, there is manuscript, memorized, impromptu, and extemporaneous. Manuscript. Okay, I start from the manuscript. When somebody is speaking in front of the audience, like giving the speech, and they have to read, and they are preparing the manuscript, and they can read it, like our Mr. President or some of the ministers do. They are already prepared the manuscript, and they just need to read it. That's called manuscript speech. Okay, another types of speech can be memorized. You already prepared the script, but when you speak, you don't need to bring anything, a note or even a PowerPoint. Everything's just memorized on your head. Okay, no notes, no PowerPoint, no pointer, no anything. Just everything that he or she want to talk, they just memorize in his head or her head. Okay, and the third one is impromptu, without any preparation at all. They have to speak directly. It's normally to answering in discussion session. Most of the speech will be impromptu speech. Okay. Have you ever joined any speech contest before? Any of you ever joined speech contest? Oh, okay. Sometimes in speech contest, they give the manuscript one. Sorry, not manuscript. Memorized types of speech, and after that they will be continue to impromptu speech. Okay, maybe in the some kinds of the public or speech contest, most of them using memorized one, rather than just impromptu. Because if for impromptu, I think you need to more practice on it. Okay, and the next one is extemporaneous. Do you know what is it? Have you ever heard it before? It's like what I did today. I prepare everything. I have the time from the preparation, but I don't read the manuscript. I just prepare for some of the point on my PowerPoint. It's called extemporaneous, because if you just use the manuscript, it's like not flexible speech will be. Agak kaku ya, if you just read the script. And then if the memorize, it's really good. You will be seen like a professional speaker one, okay, without reading anything. But sometimes once you forgot the thing on your head, or something distract you, you forgot to say something, then you will be freezing. Have you ever experienced of that? Pernah mencoba memorize speech, kemudian slip satu kata aja langsung blank, and then you feeling blank. I don't know what to speak. Yeah, that's the lack of memorizing one. Okay, and impromptu, of course, yeah, you need more time to practice on how doing impromptu speech, because you have to mastering the content. Yeah, you don't know what will happen because you don't have any preparation. That's called impromptu speech. While extemporaneous speech, you know what to speak, you have the time to prepare it, and you can prepare for some of the PowerPoint or like notes. It's called extemporaneous. So which one is my favorite type of speech, based on your opinion? You have one? Which one?
Manuscript.
Najwa Shihab. Yes.
Iya, maksudnya dari 4 jenis skrip itu yang mana,
Oh,
dari 4
sorry,
jenis
sorry.
speech itu yang mana yang kira-kira jadi favorit misalnya? Apakah
Oh,
yang full membaca atau yang memorizing, yang semuanya dihafalkan di pikiran tanpa bawa note apa-apa? Even Najwa Shihab, Ibu, she needs to bring some notes, right? On her hands, sometimes, or prompter, teleprompter. Kan kalau di TV ada namanya teleprompter ya. Ya, cuman yang that only can be seen by the host or the MC.
host MC.
Iya, mereka bisa lihat tapi kita enggak gitu.
Iya.
Ya, so most of them using extemporaneous speech. Berarti mereka menamakan pakai extempora. Jadi tidak semuanya dihafal, tapi juga tidak baca skrip semuanya, tapi tidak juga yang spontan karena they know what to speak, they prepare it already. Tetapi just they need to take some notes, ya, to avoid freezing or a blank in front while they are talking. Gitu, ya. So my suggestions for doing extemporaneous speech, okay, for the beginner. Okay, so to be a good extemporaneous speech or speaker, what do you need to prepare before you have to speaking in public? Okay, you can type on chat box. Oh, ada yang memorize juga, ada yang manuskrip tadi jawabannya ya. Okay. Use manuscript and memorize sometimes. Okay, the topic. Small notes. Good. So you have to prepare the content. So do you think to know the audience first is important to you? Okay, before preparing the content, before preparing the topic, before preparing your note, okay, the first thing that you have to do, the most important thing that you have to do is to know your audience, right? Mental, mentality. What do you mean by mental here? Okay, many of the answers talking about mental, yeah? Self-confidence, okay. We will talk about the self-confidence, yeah? Okay, let's talk about as what I think. For me itself, the most important thing to know or to prepare before you speak is to know your audience. Okay, I remember the first time Sonia contacted me to be the speakers for this event. My first question is, who are the audience? Should I speak for the students, the lecturer, or who? Because it really affects the content of my presentations. Really affect. Okay, so you have to know the audience. So in public speaking itself, there are 3 very, very important components before you speak, yeah? You as the speaker first. Second is the audience. The third one is the media that you use. Okay, to know the media. So then my next question after I know who are my audience for this activity is, in what way I will deliver my presentation. Is it in online or offline? If it is in online, like today, so I can prepare the PowerPoint. Okay, that's the thing that you have to consider. 3 important things, okay, on public speaking. The speakers, of course, the audience, and the media that you use. A small note, how to lead an audience. Okay, let me tell you after this. Okay. Next slide. Okay, since the questions come from Pak Faizdin, Pak Ferdinandus Nandu, and my audience too are you, who are mostly as the Gen Z. Actually, if I say from this definition, I'm also the Gen Zs. Because I was born on 1991. So I'm the same generation as you, yeah? We are the same generation. Okay. So we have to know our characteristic, the characteristic of Gen Z. So before we know what to speak, so we have to know the characters of our audience, yeah? they are more money driven and ambitious. Do you think it is right that you are quite ambitious in pursuing your dream, in doing something? Okay, they love to travel. Do you like traveling? Yeah, of course. I think it's not just for Gen Z, yeah, Busilo too, yeah. Busilo also like traveling.
Of course.
Of course, yeah, because it gives many benefit for us, yeah. Okay, they are prone to anxiety. Do you know what anxiety means? Is it familiar word for you? Feeling anxious, feeling afraid, yeah. We will talk about this anxiety later on, yeah, because it's really important. But by the way, what time should I start my presentation, Suchi? At 11:20 or 11:30?
11:20.
11:20. Okay, so thank you. So I still have 15 minutes. All right. Okay. They are prone to anxiety. Yeah, if you have ever heard about the mental illness, it's quite close to the mental condition of somebody. Yeah, they are known to set boundaries. They wanna have a small circle of the friends, maybe to set the boundaries. Yeah, and then they are fit gamers. Is there any of you have is there some of you are gamers here? Are there any gamers? Like Mabars very much, yeah. Okay, and they're very nostalgic. They like to posting photos on their social media to so one day, some days in the future, they can feeling nostalgic with many events in the past. Okay, and they use social media in a unique way. So they really like to use the social media. It's not only for social life, okay, but for many things. Yeah, so later on we will discuss about it. Okay. I got the questions in the chat. How to lead the audience. Okay, and on my small surveys on Mentimeters, some of you still feel that feeling shy, okay, feeling afraid when you have to speak. Yeah, talking about the anxiety, those of them are including in the anxiety. Okay, for just for your information, on my thesis when I took my postgraduate degree, I write about speaking skills and language learning anxiety. Okay, the definition of anxiety you can read it by yourself on my slide. I just want to share my experience when I gain my data for my thesis for my SC degree. Yeah, for speaking skills, anxiety is something normal that you have as a human. You don't need to delete it all. Okay, just keep it on yourself. But how to lead the anxiety, yeah, to make you to a positive way, lead you to a positive thing. Previously in the previous class, on the previous semester on the course contract, I always talk about the roles in my class. Okay, a few years ago, it happened a few years ago. I always ask them. I always ask my students to in my classroom. Please don't be shy to share your knowledge. Don't be shy to share your opinions. Okay, if you have any opinion, if you have something to be shared to us, don't be afraid. Why you need to be afraid? Because all of us are still learning. It's the learning process. Oke, saya sering tanya dulu waktu saya beberapa tahun lalu mulai awal-awal mengajar gitu ya di course kontrak saya selalu bertanya, saya selalu membuat kesepakatan ya, like deal with my students. Saya akan membantu kalian dengan nilai yang baik dengan syarat kalian tidak boleh malu di kelas, tidak boleh takut bertanya, tidak boleh takut bertanya, tidak boleh takut sharing your opinions. Kenapa harus takut? Dan saya tanya kenapa? What's the reason why you always afraid in showing your opinion or share your opinion in the classroom? Alasannya biasanya takut salah. Benar. Do you think it is your reason? Takut salah. Kenapa harus takut salah? Kalau kalian sudah pintar kan you don't need to come to my class. Right? Kalau kalian, if you are already perfect, you have to be the lecturer. Padahal lecturer itself cannot be a perfect one ya. Takut diketawain. Kok salah nanti diketawain sama teman-temannya. Afraid of being loved by the others. Why you are afraid of being loved? What's the meaning of laughing? Apa sih artinya kalau seseorang tertawa? Are they feeling sad? Are they feeling angry to you? No, right? Kalau orang tertawa kenapa biasanya? Happy. Right? So if you can make somebody happy, why you need to be afraid? Gitu. Jadi I try to understand them. I try to know the reason why they are hesitate to share their opinion in the classroom. Jadi itu bawaan biasanya dari SD sampai SMA, takut salah, takut diketawain. Itu dua main point yang biasanya dijawab oleh siswa saya. Jadi I give them the reason why they don't need to be that worry in my class, especially. Ya, takut diketawain. Dia kenapa takut diketawain? Toh mereka tertawa, they are happy. Walaupun kamu tidak dapat nilai dari saya, walaupun tidak dapat nilai yang tinggi, setidaknya kamu sudah membuat pahala, makes many people happy because of you, right? Gitu. Ya, walaupun jawabannya salah, tapi setidaknya sudah bikin orang lain happy. Jadi, kamu sudah dapat pahala gitu. Tidak dapat nilai, tapi setidaknya dapat pahala. Tapi kalau di kelas saya mau berbicara, dapat pahala juga, dapat nilai juga pasti. Ya, begitu. Jadi you don't need to be afraid of that. Itu salah satu cara saya to lead someone's anxiety into the positive way. Okay, as my experience too, pengalaman saya juga. After 14 years of teaching ya, sebenarnya saya bilang tadi saya mengajar dari usia 18 tahun, mulai dari teaching private students sampai from the kindergarten until senior high school students gitu. Yang saya bedanya sama mereka cuma 2 tahun, 3 tahun. Maybe some of you are also experienced that in your age now. Jadi sampai sekarang pun ketika saya di-assign to be the speakers of a talk, something happens on my mind. What should I talk? In what way should I talk? Will it important for them? Will they listen to me or not? Okay. I try to lead my anxiety to a positive way. If my anxiety can lead me into a negative way, I will reject. Saya akan menolak tawaran ini. Mungkin banyak dari kalian merasa seperti itu. Karena takut lebih baik nggak usah diambil. Karena takut lebih baik nggak usah bicara. Mungkin for the MC also, because I don't have any experience on it, or the moderator also, I don't have any experience on it. I don't want to take it. Please pass it to the other one. And you will never know the result that you can do it. Ya, itu your anxieties itu penelitian saya kan ngambil tentang language learning anxieties. Jadi dalam belajar bahasa, ketakutan itu akan ada, kecemasan dalam pembelajaran bahasa itu suatu hal yang normal dan akan membuat kalian ke hal positif maupun negatif, tergantung cara kalian, back to yourself. Bagaimana membawanya ke hal yang positif. Ya, to lead you to positive way, it can make you to be a more or better prepared person, better prepared speakers. Akan membuat kalian menjadi well prepared in doing something. Kalau kalian nggak punya anxiety, justru lebih kacau. Gampang, nggak akan siapkan apa-apa. Mungkin PowerPoint pun juga akan tidak disiapkan. Itu ngerinya kalau orang tidak punya anxiety dan tidak tahu apa yang akan terjadi nanti. Bisa kebayang, can you imagine that? If you don't have an anxiety on yourself, ya hanya orang gila yang biasanya nggak punya anxiety. Orang gila kan nggak pernah khawatir. Mau apapun yang terjadi dihantam saja ya. But for normal people, anxiety is something normal. Oke, jadi saya punya ketakutan, aduh nanti saya bisa nggak ya, apa yang harus saya bawakan, apa yang harus saya bicarakan di sana akan menjadi menarik apa tidak ya. how I cope with that? Okay, to search many information regarding to the topic, prepare my topic, prepare my presentation, to know my audience, what are the important thing for them, dan lain sebagainya. I try to lead my anxiety to the positive way. That's my way. Gitu ya. Okay. The tips. Of course, you can read the complete one on my slide, but I'm trying to wait. Nah. Okay, here are some tips to improve your public speaking skill. Yeah, prepare and practice, as I told you. Yeah, need preparation and also need to practice. Okay, for example, for the MC and moderator, today's activity can be their practice to be a better one, to be the experienced MC or the experienced moderator. Okay, know your audience, as I told you before. The first thing that you have to ask when you are offered to speak in front of the public is to know who are the listeners, who are the audience. To prepare your presentation, to make it interesting, to know the knowledge levels, yeah, to know the audience needs, what they need. And then use the visual aids, slides or videos, okay? And then maintain the body language. Your body language is really important when you speak in front of many people, actually. Especially in offline meetings, in offline event. Actually, I use my hands, but sometimes it cannot be seen, yeah. Body language is really important, yeah. If you just speak in front of somebody and then you are providing with the microphone and just you kalian berdiri dengan mikrofonnya tekak gitu pegangnya gitu ya pakai dua tangan, it will be seen that you are really nervous at that time. So use your gestures, okay, use your bagaimana cara menyapanya, use your eye contacts, facial expressions. Nggak boleh nyombong terus flat datar gitu ekspresinya ya. It's not really interesting to the audience. Oke. Okay? Tadi saya senang di awal memberikan kenapa saya mulai dari RM karena saya tahu banyak pasti dari kalian yang fans of him gitu ya dan langsung tersenyum melihat fotonya, baru lihat fotonya aja udah senyum gitu. Kenapa begitu? Karena we talk about the public speaking ya. He can be one of our role model how to speak in front of the public with a great confidence. Okay? And then speak clearly and slowly. Actually, until today, I'm still struggling with how to speak slowly. Since when I was in my S1 degree, undergraduate degree, one of my lecturer always saying this to me when I have teaching in practice ya. Jadi dosen saya dulu waktu saya dapat praktek mengajar di kelas micro teaching practice gitu. Satu hal yang one of the note from my lecturer is the speed of my speaking. Kayak dulu awal-awal sekali, mungkin ada beberapa masih di angkatan kalian, saya selalu nanya, am I speaking too fast for you? Okay, because being a public speaker is not always have to speak in fast, yeah. You have to some face. Jadi dia punya jeda, istirahat, sebentar, tarik nafas, and then you can continue your speaking. Gitu ya. Okay, engage the audience. Involve the audience by asking questions. Jadi saya lebih senang offline biasanya untuk asking the questions-nya lebih gampang to know your response, ya. Jadi since I start my presentation, I ask you with the survey, I ask some questions through the box, ya. That's the way how to engage the audience, to make them keep engaged in our presentation, okay? And then manage the nervousness. Okay, accept that nervousness is something normal. Nervousness, anxiety, okay, feeling shy, all of them are very, very normal. So the techniques that how you can cope with that, jadi supaya tidak terlalu kelihatan gitu ya. tarik nafas, tenangkan diri, minum air sejenak kalau perlu. Kemudian body language can help you. Really helps you. For me, myself. Jadi menggunakan gerakan tangan, gitu ya, facial expressions, tersenyum gitu, padahal dalam hati masih deg-degan gitu. It really helps you to not show your nervous to the others. To not showing your anxiety to the others. They don't need to know about that. Oke, jadi dengan senyuman, dengan with your eye contact, with your body language, gitu ya, it can really help you to manage your nervousness. And then sit the feedback. Okay, how can you get the feedback? Yeah, from the audience, of course, or from the recordings if you have the recordings of your speech. Okay, and then watch and learn. You have to observe the skilled public speakers, analyze their techniques, which you can see from many of applications later on. We will discuss about it. And practice, practice, practice. Find a place that you can practice your public speaking. Yeah, at least with your friends or a group of your friends. It's really important. We have English club here. It's a bit just a little promotion. Yeah, we have also an English club here. If you need a place to practice your English, you can join us. Ibu mohon izin sedikit promosi English Club, Bu. UKM bahasa Inggris maksudnya English Club itu. Yeah. So you can join us. We have a lot of time to practice on our speaking. Okay. Next slide. Okay. Yeah, it's quite a similar one to the previous one. Yeah, challenge negative thought. Here are some approach you can consider to normalize your anxiety. Yeah, practice visual success, control breathing. Ya, sama seperti sebelumnya. Seek professional. Start with strong opening, like a questions video that I told you, or quiz maybe. If it is an offline, you can provide them with the quiz, so the audience will be interested on your presentation. Yeah, and then join supportive group, like as I told you, in our institution we have English club, or in a wider ways there is an organization. It's called Toastmaster International. It's just information from you for you. Yeah, there is a organization for public speaking. It's called Toastmaster International. They're like a community to improve public speaking. Yeah, you have to enroll first when you want to join it, or this organization. Yeah, you can search on the internet what is Toastmaster International. In Bali also there is Toastmaster. I met one of them when I become a judge in a speech contest in Polytechnic Negeri Bali. One of my partner on judging is Toastmaster, Ben namanya. Jadi salah seorang Toastmaster dia. Okay, or seek professional help if you think that your nervousness or your anxiety is not cannot be lead into a positive way. Yeah, I think you can come to the professional help, like a psychiatrist or the other person that can help you. Okay. All right. I think I run out of the time, moderator. Okay, these are the applications. Since you are the Gen Z generation, there are some of the applications on iPhone and Android that can help you for improving your public speaking. Yeah, alright. It is free downloaded, but if you want to get the premium one, yeah, of course it is charged. But it's really helped you on the pace, yeah, consciousness and confidence. You can try to download it on your smartphone. It can help you a lot. And metronome, like I said to you, how to avoid you to speak not too fast or not too slow, not too slowly. Yeah, you can use the metronome. And other applications, it's really simple one. Yeah, it's social media that everyone have, especially you. You can use YouTube. Why you can use YouTube? You can record yourself when you speak in front of the public and then upload it to YouTube to get the feedback. You can see the result of your performance and can ask for feedback from the others through the comments, right? This also can be happen on your Instagram. You can speak, you can record your speech, you can record what your presentations and then upload it on the Instagram and ask for the comments so they can give the feedback on your presentation. And also with the TikTok and the Facebook too, you can upload. You can use all of your social media to upload your performance and then take some of the feedback from the comments of your viewers. Yeah, I think it's really important. I think you already done it, but I just want to remind you that all of your social media already on your phone can be used for you to get a better public speaking skill. My last one, my last slide. I got the quote from Les Brown. Your ability to communicate is an important tool in your pursuit of your goals, whether it is your family, your coworkers, or your clients and customers. So it is a must or important to mastering it. Okay, I think that's all. Thank you so much, everyone. Hopefully it's going to be beneficial for you. I'm so sorry if I have any mistake during my presentation. Okay, I give the time back to moderator. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Satri, for your great explanation. All right, that was Ms. Satri with the topic of fostering fluent and dynamic English public speaking skills in through innovative digital language education approach. A summary of our first topic is public speaking is one of important oral communication to express people thought to audience. Activities in public speaking including speakers, presenter, MC, and etc. Communication is really important in our life. Public speaking skill important for you too because can upgrade our effective communication, career advancement, leadership development, building confidence, and educational success. To improve our public speaking skills, we need to prepare and practice, maintain body language, watch and learn, practice, and etc. To avoid anxiety when doing public speaking, we need to practice, practice, and practice. The approaches that we can consider engage with the audition start with a strong opening, gain supportive group, and seek professional help. What a great knowledge and tips we got here. Thank you, Ms. Satri, for your explanation. Give applause, please. All right. For anyone who would like to ask questions to our first speaker, please insert your questions in the chat box and will be answered at the end of good presentation section. Thank you. Now, let's move on to our second topic. Please excuse me to read our second speaker CV. Name, Komang Trisnadewi SSM. Place, date of birth, Denpasar, 5th November 1987. Position, lecture at Igusti Bagus Supriwo Hindu State University. Home address, Banjarmanak Tulikuk Gianyar. Formal education, bachelor degree majoring in English literature at Udayana University. Master of Language Learning and Teaching at Udayana University. Work experience, teacher, English teacher at GB School, English teacher at IALF Bali, Students Affairs and Relations Manager and English teacher at LPK Mediterranean Bali, English lecturer at STMIK Stikom Indonesia, English lecturer at Igusti Bagus Supriwo Hindu State University. Now, I would like to invite our second speaker. Please welcome the Honorable Ms. Komang Trisnadewi, SSMO. Ms. Trisnadewi, time is yours.
Okay, thank you so much for the moderator. Can you hear my voice clearly?
Yes, miss.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, first of all, I'd like to say good morning to the head of department, Ibu Sila, and also the secretary of English Language Education Department, and all the students, the participants for the e-talk today. Okay, good morning. How are you doing? Are you doing well? Good?
Yes.
Are you hungry? Me too, actually. But you can have your lunch after the talk, yeah. And also, good morning to Busatri. Okay, for very insightful presentation. Okay, I do agree with you that as a human, we will experience nervous, yeah, for public speaking, of course. Okay, so actually, I have a different topic here about social media and English proficiency. As Busatri did, I also have a survey. I will share the links to you. Yeah. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, could you please go to the link and then answer the questions? Only one questions about social media. So what social media platform do you use? So you can enter for maximum 5 answers. Okay, please. Okay, so you have 3 minutes to fill that. Okay, I'm waiting for you. Okay, now please let me show you the result. Can you see it? Okay. So many social media platforms here: Facebook, YouTube, email, Google, LinkedIn, yes, okay. Shopee, yes, okay. And then Bubble. Uh, what else here? TikTok, yes. Twitter, TikTok, okay, X or Twitter. Line. Okay, Duolingo, okay. Thank you, Telegram. Yes, it is. Okay, Facebook. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, Discord. Okay, anyone can tell me what Discord is? It's new for me. Anyone? Who wrote that? Who typed that? Sorry. Nah, nggak ada yang aku yang nulis ya. Ya, oke lah ya. Oke, Facebook, Twitter. Oke, thank you so much. Oke, stop. Feeling that. Thank you. Okay, I will begin my presentation by asking you a question. Okay, so there are two questions here. Okay, the first one is, has using social media helped to advance your career in any way? And then the second question, has your English proficiency opened up new career opportunity? Okay, so let's focus on the first question. Okay, actually this is close-ended questions, yeah? So you just need to answer by saying yes or no. Okay, you didn't need to give me the reason why, just answer by saying yes or no. Just focus on the first question. Has using social media helped to advance your career in any ways? Okay, if you think your answer is yes, could you please raise your hand? Based on your experience, okay? Based on your experience, has using social media helped to advance your career in any way? If you think your answer is yes, please raise your hand. Okay, only some of you raising your hands. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, for the answers, lower your hand, please. Okay, lower your hands. Now let's move to the second question. So that you forget it. Okay, I'll show you my set presentation. Wait a minute. Okay, that's the second question. Has your English proficiency opened up new career opportunity? Okay, if you want to answer by saying yes, please raise your hand. Okay, I'm waiting for your answer. Okay, so once again, the question, has your English proficiency opened up new career opportunity? Oh, okay. Kalau yang ini lebih banyak yang angkat tangan ya. Okay, thank you. But again, tidak semuanya, not all of you raise your hands. Okay, for you, yeah, who are not raising your hands, so because of that, you need to stay here, yeah. For some, but tapi yang angkat tangan juga boleh stay ya. Maksudnya for all of you, you need to stay here because we are going to talk about harnessing social media and English proficiency to pursue job prospect. Okay, so you can lower your hands. Thank you so much. Okay, lower your hand, please. Okay, harnessing social media and English proficiency to pursue job prospect. Okay, so here's are the facts about social media and working at the employment opportunities here. So take a look here. I have some number here. The first one is 85%, and then the second one is 67%, and the third one is 70%. Okay, 80% here. Okay, this is the survey, yeah, I got from Zipia. Okay, so the survey said that 85% organization are recruiting through social media. Okay, and then 67% employers use social media sites to research potential job candidates. And then 70% managers have had success hiring okay, through social media. Okay, so what do they mean here? So the organization, the company, so they use social media to recruit people. So of course, we should be familiar with social media that can give us jobs prospect of job opportunities. Okay, so based on the survey, so the LinkedIn is the most popular social media site for recruiters. Jadi udah ada yang jawab LinkedIn, okay. And then the next place itu adalah Facebook. Based on the survey. Okay, let's look at next. Okay, next year, talk about English and also job opportunities. Okay, look at the first news. Okay, 96% perusahaan di RI pastikan kemampuan bahasa Inggris penting. Okay, 96% company in Indonesia answer that English proficiency is important. Okay, in the next news, I got it from one website from a university. Also said that the people are asked to able to speak English when they are working. They should be able to speak English as a worker. Okay, so what do they mean? So it means that English is important in job opportunities. English is important in getting job. In working, able to speak English is needed. Okay. Next, let's look at the challenge. Bahasa Inggris bisa jadi penghambat karir. Okay, so English can be career barrier. How comes? Ya seperti tadi ya, because some companies, especially international company, requires the applicant should be able to speak English. Okay, why? Kenapa ya? Yeah, they will use English for the communication because sometimes the companies will expand the business, so they won't only talk to local people but also international people. So of course they will use English language. Okay, that's a challenge. Let's look at the next. Yeah. Oh, have you read this news? Have you? Apes negara jejak digital, warganet ini ditolak HRD. Because of the digital footprint, one applicant is rejected by the human resources department staff atau human resources manager. Okay, I'll tell you the story about this one, yeah. For those who haven't read the news or the story here. So there is a young guy, okay. Let's say the name is Andy. Yang mudah-mudahan Andy yang ada mahasiswanya nggak ada di sini ya, okay. So let's say that the name is Andy. So Andy stay in a boarding house. Andy stay in a boarding house, and then one of his friend in the boarding house talk a lot about the landlady atau the owner of the boarding house, and then his friends complain about the landlady, and then maybe Andy also had the same experience with the guy. So they complain a lot, and they talk about the landlady. And one day, Andy complained on his social media and talk bad things about his landlady. Okay, until one day the boarding house owner's daughter noticed the post and then show it to her father. And then what happened? You know? Okay. Nothing happened actually. The father didn't do anything. Just save the screen capture of the posting. Yeah. Just save the post. Just save the posting. Just save the screen capture of the posting. And then, unlucky, Andy, okay. Andy one day applied for a job in a company where the landlady's husband worked. So you know the husband of the landlady worked in the company and he was the interviewer. So the father interviewed Andy, but actually the father didn't recognize him by his face. But when the father read the CV or curriculum page, he remembered Andy. And then at that time, the father showed the screen capture that they have saved for couples of months, maybe. And then what happened? The human resources department rejected Andy because of the social media. Yeah, because of his posting. Okay, and you know, one of my friends has a human resources department staff also said that she always, not always, she sometimes wants to know about someone's character from the social media. Okay, that's the fact. Yeah. Okay, so let's move. So because of that, because of the fact and the challenge here, we have to optimizing social media and English proficiency because they have very big potentials in job opportunities, in getting job. Do you agree with me? So they have potential, big potential, very important in getting job to you. Do you agree with me? Do you agree? Okay. Okay. So let's imagine now. Okay, actually I have two here. Okay, let's say that these are some pictures from a person, okay, from her Instagram. This is person one, so you can learn the pictures. Okay, you can learn the pictures. Let's look at the pictures. There are 5 pictures there. Okay, one picture here, just reading a book, and then the second one, to exercise with friends, and then have lunch, or maybe have lunch, yeah, and then have a meeting. Okay, this is the first person. Okay, and then this is the second one. Okay, this is the second one. Okay, so you can see by yourself. Now imagine that you are an interviewer, you are human resources department staff. Oh, sorry, let's say that you are human resources department coordinator. And then actually you have interviewed 2 people. They have high GPA, okay, very good in English. Yeah, you face difficult choice here, because you have to choose one of them. You have to choose one of them. Okay. So as the interviewer, so which one will you choose? Okay, which one will you choose? Okay, I'll give you the link. Wait a minute, you can answer in my link. Okay, so find the link in the chat room, please. Which one will you choose? The first person or the second one? So actually, they have the same English proficiency. They are very good in English. They have a good experience. They have a good skills. They are a good looking. Okay, but when you look at their social media, these are the things that you found, and then now you need to choose one of them. Okay, have you got the link? Could you please answer? I'm waiting for your answer.
Miss, excuse me. I want to ask a question. The link is same as the previous.
Sorry, are you sorry? Okay, how about now? Could you please repeat? But for these questions, I want you to prepare the reason. Why do you choose the first person? Why do you choose the second person? Okay, the result is surprising. Okay, let me. Okay, so you can see here, but most of you answer the first person, yeah, but some of you choose the second one. Okay. Six of you answers the second person. Okay. May I know the reason of choosing the first person? Okay, anyone can tell me the reason? Why do you choose the first person? Anyone? Okay, maybe I just need to choose one of you, yeah? Amblawati, could you please tell me about your answer? What is your answer? The first question, the first person or the second?
Thank you, Miss, for the time.
Can I hear you? You need to on the microphone.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes, clear.
Okay, thank you, Miss, for the time. I answer one person.
The first person, atau person one. Okay, why? Can you tell me the reason?
Because the one person is walk to can I answer in Indonesian?
Boleh, saya mengerti bahasa Indonesia. Just listen.
Karena dalam foto pertama saya melihat orang itu bekerja keras, disiplin tentunya. Sementara yang di foto nomor 2, orang itu terlihat seperti bermalas-malasan, tidur seperti itu.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you, Amlawati. Okay, one more actually. I want to hear the reason from you who choose person two or the second person. Ada yang mau ngaku nggak? Nanti yang jawab orang yang kedua. Ada yang ngaku nggak? Okay, which is the second person? Which is the second person? Tidak ada yang mengaku. Oke, coba saya pilih randomly ya. Dian Ariastini. How about your answer? Dian, hello. Oh, I cannot hear you. Yeah, I cannot hear you. I can see your lips are moving, but I cannot hear your voice. Okay, sorry, maybe I'll move to the next. Dwi. Dwi siapa ini? Dwi. Okay, the guy with the glasses, please. Yes, please. How about your answer? Did you choose the second person?
Can I answer with Indonesian?
Yes, please. Yes, I really understand Indonesian. Yeah, please.
Mungkin sama seperti teman yang tadi, Bu Miss jawabannya.
Sama pilihannya yang pertama, karena?
Ya, gimana? Kalau ingin sukses itu kan tidak boleh bermalas-malasan, Captain.
Oke,
Jadi,
kalau ingin sukses. Ya, nggak boleh bermalas-malasan. Berarti karena itu memilih yang orang yang tidak bermalas-malasan ya. Oke, thank you Dwi Duangsa. Oke, thank you. Ini nggak ada yang mau aku nih yang milih apa namanya the second person, but it's okay. But I know that most of you choose the first person. Ya, kebanyakan dari kalian memilih orang yang pertama. Okay, so let's back to my slide presentation. Oke, sorry moderator, sampai jam berapa waktu saya?
12:20.
Okay, so let's back here. Okay, optimizing social media and English proficiency. What things that we can do to optimize our social media and English proficiency? Yeah, okay. The first one is strong online presence. Have you ever heard about this? So online presence here, including digital footprint, personal brand, or online profile. Okay, so what is digital footprint? Okay, digital footprint is a trail of data that you leave when using internet. Okay, this is also about information that you submit, that you have submitted to the internet, or maybe the website that you have visited. And then personal branding that's the kind of way how you will brand yourself. Yeah, how will you brand yourself? Your online profile, your profile yang online. Jadi strong online presence here is about how people perceive you. Okay, so the first one, we have to be able to have strong online presence if you want to get job opportunities here. Okay, so what can you do for the strong online presence? Yeah, the first one is about brand identity. Okay, so you need to identify, you need to set your goals here. Okay, you need to set your goals, who you are, your skill, and then what you want to be known for professionally. What you want people know about you. So you have to set your goal, who you are. As a teacher, as a student, as a sister, as a daughter, it's depend on you. So you need to set your goal. What is the goal actually? Oh, saya ingin dikenal orang sebagai seorang murid yang rajin, for example. Okay, so you can show the people about your skills. What skills do you have? Maybe you have computer skills, you have English, you have communications, maybe you are good at math, or you are good at singing, or playing musical instrument. Okay, you set the goal first, brand identity, you set it. Okay, what you want to be known for professionally. Ya, kita berbicara untuk employment opportunities ya, karena temanya ini adalah employment opportunities. Ya, bagaimana optimizing employment opportunities through social media and English proficiency. So you need to identity the brand first, identity yourself, set the goal. Okay, after setting that, you need to optimize your profile here. Okay, so kalau misalnya kalian menggunakan CV di LinkedIn, di job street, so it should be complete, yeah, and then professional, and then up to date. Up to date here means you need to add the recent experience or maybe educational background that you have. And then as well as about the pictures. Jadi jangan sampai you use a picture of you when you were in 5 years old, for example. Yeah, that's not professional. Okay, mungkin boleh posting itu tapi tidak sebagai profile pictures. And then also content creators here, you can also create some contents that can support you, that can support to brand yourself. Kembali lagi, depends on the goal that you want to set. Okay, can you get it? Okay, so set your goal first and then identify who you are as a student, again, as a student, lecturer, teacher, as a musician, okay, and then your skill, and then what you want to be known for professionally. And then for profile optimization here, it should be complete, professional, up to date, and then don't forget to add your pictures. There's only pictures, and then you can also create some content to support yourself, your personal brand. Ya, kalau pernah dengarnya ada istilah personal branding. Personal brand, okay? Okay, so this is the next one. Next one is network actively. Okay, network actively means you have to be connected or get connected with professional and experts. This is depend on your goal. Yeah, again, this is depend on your goal. So please network actively. Get connected with professional and expert. It can be you join a group, you join a discussions, yeah. So Telegram can provide it. Yeah, you can find some groups in Telegram. Kalau yang suka memakai Telegram, you just need to type the keywords and then you will find a lot of groups there. And then some discussion also. In that group, you will have some discussion about the topic, of course. And then some webinar, yeah, or the conference. And the information for the webinar conference here, you can find it from the social media, from the Facebook, from the Instagram. Okay, and the networking events. Okay, what events? that professional that the expert have. Oke, kalian lihat dari social medianya. Okay, and then also you can follow some companies and organizations or maybe job boards in your field. Let's say that you are interested in English. Jadi silakan follow beberapa company atau organization terkait itu. Okay, so here you can look at the examples. Okay, I'll show you some pictures here. Yang di atas itu adalah LinkedIn ya. Jadi di sana kalian bisa lihat. Di awal kalian masuk LinkedIn, pasti akan ditanya kalian interested in apa. Ini karena saya pemilih tourism dulu ya, karena saya I used to work in tourism industry. Jadi ya, jadi banyak di sini ada job vacancy here in hotel, resort. Okay, you will get connected. Jadi tergantung apa yang kalian follow. It depends on the things that you follow. Okay, and then below it, I took it from the Instagram. Ini adalah salah satu account about a seminar or webinar. Jadi kalian akan tetap inform about seminar or webinar that will happen. Okay, so why you need to get connected with professional and expert to keep you up to date with them, to be able to see what events that they have, what's new from them, because you are interested about them. Okay, can you get it? So actually there are some, yeah, it's depend on your interest. Once again, that's depend on your interest, and very easy to find it in social media sites. These are the examples, LinkedIn and also Instagram. You can also find from Facebook or other social media sites. Okay. And let's look at next. Okay. Next is skill improvement. Okay. As we have discussed, okay, that English plays important role in your job opportunities and also in getting jobs. So you need to improve your skill. Okay. This case, I took English, yeah, English proficiency, or maybe area or expertise, yeah. It's depend, mungkin tertarik dengan bidang yang lain. Okay, tapi English itu penting. Okay, how can you improve your English skill? Using social media. Sama seperti tadi. Okay, so you can take online course there or practice regularly, and then network events where English is the primary language here. So you join the events, yeah, where English is the primary language. And then please also get certificate, yeah. Okay. Certificate of English proficiency itu penting ketika mencari in getting jobs. Okay. You know that some companies or maybe organization will require you to submit atau to show them your English proficiency certificate. For example, TOEFL. Atau yang kalau lebih international, IELTS, for example. Okay. So getting English certificate also important. But before getting the certificate, atau selain itu juga kalian bisa misalnya adalah bachelor's degree in English language education department, itu juga salah satu certificate ya, salah satu bukti that you have that skill, yeah. Okay, how to improve that with social media? Okay, this is the example. Actually, the pictures on your right, on the right side. This is the examples. You can use BBC Learning English. Okay, ini saya suka ya, BBC Learning English. You can find there. You can learn from the videos there and also from text. Or maybe you can choose other accounts that can help you. Okay? So improve your skill. Okay, and then about the social media, I'm sure that you are smarter than me. Pastinya tahu lebih banyak, okay. Banyak hal yang bisa, ini based on my experience ya, based on my experience yang saya sering gunakan adalah Telegram, so I can find a lot of groups there, for example, that IELTS preparations or a scholarship, jadi a lot di sana ada Telegram, just need to type the keyword, and then you will find some groups, okay, just need to choose one, and then when you join at the group, you can have discussion there. But if you think the group is not good, you can leave it. Yeah, and then choose another one. Okay, and then another Instagram. So if you want to find job vacancy, you can follow vacancy Bali, job vacancy Bali. And then if you want to improve your English, okay, you can follow BBC Learning English or English by Giovanna. Or if you want to use YouTube, you can choose TED Talk. Okay, so what can I conclude here? Okay, so I want to leave you with this thought, yeah. The social media and English proficiency, okay, they are useful, but it depends on you. Okay, there are some way that you can use, yeah, to optimize employment opportunities using social media and English proficiency by building strong online presence, yeah, brand yourself, personal branding, and then network actively, and also skill improvement here. Okay, harness the power of social media while enhancing your English proficiency to maximize your employment prospect and opportunities. But, okay, ada beberapa hal yang perlu diperhatikan. Okay, be careful in using social media. Please be careful about what you share. Be careful where you share. And then with whom you share. Be careful, yeah. And then be smart about site you visit. Jadi apa saja yang dikunjungi. And then emails you open, or maybe links you click. Links you click. Be careful in clicking some links. And then one more, always look for ways to improve. Why? Because word is always changing, yeah. Word is always changing, so you need to improve yourself. Kalau enggak, you will be left behind. So you need to improve yourself. Okay, thank you. I think that's all from me. Thank you so much. Okay, I will give back to the moderator.
Thank you, Ms. Trisnadewi. And that was Ms. Trisnadewi with the topic of unearthing social media and English proficiency to pursue job prospect. So as a summary, social media and English is two of important aspects. Social media is important to get a job prospects. Almost all companies these days acquire the employee to have English ability. Overall, there are two challenges. The first one is they are still lacking in English skills and less attention paid to digital footprint. We as a young generation need to look around about our personal branding. Personal branding must be good. We also need to hone our skills and actively seek relationship. Thank you so much, Ms. Trisnadewi, for the awesome explanation. Ladies and gentlemen, that was material presented by both of our honorable invited speakers. Since both of our speakers have finished presenting, next we're going to open a discussion section. And here are the rules. First one, participant who has question to ask may click on the raise hand button or type it directly to the chat box. Second one, please deliver your question clearly and respectfully. All right, for the first session, we will open 3 questions to ask towards each of our speakers. Please kindly raise hand or type your questions in the chat box. Thank you. The first question will deliver by Putuyuda Pratama. So Putuyuda Pratama, time is yours. Okay, for Yuda Pratama questions, I want to ask to Miss Satri, how do we manage our face when we blank during speaking? As you said earlier, sometimes we blank because of forgot just a word that we memorize before. Thank you. For Miss Satri, I am
All right. Thank you for the time. Yeah. Thank you, Yuda, for the questions. Okay. Whenever we got blank during speaking, and especially in the public, yeah, that's why, as I told you before, I suggest you to use extra. Wait, I forgot. Okay. The first thing you have to do before you speak in front of public is the preparation, right? I don't suggest you to use memorizing speech or memorize speech or impromptu speech, because it really gives the opportunity to face the blank freezing time, yeah, when you don't know what to speak and what and you know what to say, yeah. That's why preparing your presentation is really important. At least you prepare the note what to say. Okay, but whenever you got blank, whenever you have to speak without any preparation or impromptu speech, yeah, you have to take a deep breath first. Okay, you have to relax yourself first, because if you are still nervous, you will not know what to say. Okay, so my tips is just take a deep breath first and then think again about what you have spoken before. Okay, and take back the ideas. You will get back the ideas. So, but my suggestion is the types that you can, or the kinds of speech that you can choose is extemporaneous speech. Not don't use impromptu speech. Yeah. Okay, Yuda, is it enough for you?
Yes, Miss. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Next question. Yeah. Okay, moderator, you wanna read this one, or I can answer it directly?
Okay, I will read it. From Komang Rosiana, I have two questions. The first one, how can individuals effectively manage and reduce anxiety levels before and during a public speaking engagement? The second one, what are more advanced techniques for enhancing nonverbal communication skills and connecting with an audience on a deeper level during a public speaking presentation?
All right, that's very good questions. Another good question from Yonaya. Okay, the first question, how can individual effectively manage and reduce anxiety level before and during the public speaking engagement? As I told you, based on the tips that I have explained before, yeah. The first is knowing the reason. Why you feeling anxious? Why you need to feel nervous? Anxiety and nervousness is something normal, yeah. But the thing that make you worry enough when you want to speak, are you worrying about the audience? Are you worrying about your topic? Okay, it's really important. So knowing first the reason why you feel worry or anxiety. Okay, Yona, if it is, as I told you before, I always ask some of my students before I start the lesson on course contract, what makes you worry in sharing opinion in the classroom or saying your thought in front of the classroom? Most of them saying that the reason is they are afraid of being laughed by the other. Okay, and they are afraid of being look fooled in front of their friends. They are their friends, right? Why is you should be afraid of that? Okay, that's the first one, knowing the reason of your anxiety. And then the second one, you have to think positively. After you know the reason why you're feeling nervous, like I told you before, if you are afraid of being laughed in front of your friends, you have to think positively. Oh, they are laughing at me. It means that they are happy when seeing me, or they are happy listening to what I said. So it's okay. It's a good thing happens. Don't be worried. Okay, that's the way how you can cope with your anxiety. So think positively. And the third one, of course, preparation and practice a lot. Okay, you have to prepare anything starting from knowing your audience, okay, preparing your material, using what media that you're going to use, and practice it. Before you come to the stage, you have to practice it before. I know before this activity or this talk event is held today, we also do some rehearsal, right? You must done some rehearsal before. So it's really important. Rehearsal is very important. So practice and preparation, that's the key. I think that's for the first question. And the second question, what are some advanced techniques for enhancing non-verbal communication skill? Okay, non-verbal communication like body language. Okay, if you have to inform, I'm sorry because it's the online one, I cannot stand it up here. Okay, using your gestures, yeah. If you just stand in offline case, for example, if you have to stand in front of the audience and you just berdiri tegap gitu ya, seperti orang upacara bendera, it will clearly or barely you are very nervous at that time. Okay, so your body language, your gesture, use your hands, use your eye contact. Just see some of the audience eyes. We are feeling comfort to see, of course. Ya, kalau saya biasanya suka lihat tatap mata beberapa orang yang saya merasa nyaman untuk saya lihat. At least you have the eye contact. Don't look at the ceiling. Okay, jadi banyak yang nervous lihatnya ke ceiling, akan sangat terlihat sekali that you are still nervous in doing the thing. Okay, it really help you, and eye contact also help you to have the connection with the audience. They feel that they are recognized by the speakers. Mereka dianggap oleh speakersnya itu ketika you make the eye contact to them. Ya, jadi beberapa audiens itu akan look to you into more seriously. Jadi, oh ya benar saya diperhatiin nih sama the speakersnya, so I have to pay more attention to them. Okay, so non-verbal communication like the body language, your hands, the way you stand in front of the people. Okay, tidak harus berdiri tegak gitu, kakinya agak dibuka sedikit to make you feel more comfortable in front. And of course, wearing your proper dressings, yeah, which make you confident but still formal. If the situation is formal, it's really help you. Jadi kadang kalau saya ngerasa kurang confident dengan isi konten saya akan berpenampilan yang membuat diri saya lebih confident. Making myself confident first is important. Okay, akan membantu when you have the body language, your non-verbal communication will be look more comfortable to be seen. Okay, saya rasa, how, Yona? Is it satisfying answer for you?
Yes, Miss, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Hatri. And now I will deliver a question for Miss Trisna from Ayu Puspita. Good afternoon, Miss Trisna. I would like to ask some questions regarding the topic of personal branding. How long do we usually need the time to build a strong personal social media branding? And what if we have the capability that is needed for a job but has no strong personal branding, Miss? Would it be lowering our chance to be accepted for the job? Thank you in advance.
Okay, thank you for the questions, Puspita. Okay, the first one here is how long do we usually need the time to build a strong personal social media branding? I cannot say how long, yeah, it's depends because it happens continuously, depends on your posting, depends on something that you submitted to the social media. If there is no posting on your social media, how can you brand yourself? It's depend, yeah, but based on my friend experience who usually post some and then also create some contents about themselves, it can happen for about 6 months or more than that. Okay, and then the next question here is, what if we have the capability that is needed for a job but has no strong personal branding? Okay, Would it be lower our chance to be accepted for the job? It depends on the company or the employer. It depends. If they use social media as one factor to accept someone after to hire someone to be their staff, so it will be needed. The personal branding will be needed. If no, so maybe just look at from the CV. It's depend, yeah. But if you look at the path that I showed you, so most companies here will use social media as one factor in accepting a staff. But this is not. It doesn't mean that you need to create apa namanya content or maybe post something that you want to do. Itu boleh saja dengan you use social media wisely, ya. Tidak apa namanya tidak submit sesuatu yang bad atau yang menunjukkan sara yang seperti itu. Jadi nggak mesti bahwa kamu yang harus menunjukkan to brand yourself, tapi lebih ke kamu tidak pernah mengkomen sesuatu secara negatif, for example like that. Okay, that's for Puspita. Okay, the next question. You will read the question or sorry?
Yeah, I will read the question. The question from Ida Bagus Made Putra Atyana Manuaba. I have question. Is digital footprint limited to our posts in our social media? Or the comments in the post and reaction are involved?
Okay, thank you. So it involves all of them. Everything you leave when using internet, that becomes your digital footprint. So be careful in commenting, be careful in posting, be careful in giving reaction, any reaction. So it involves all of them. Everything you leave when using internet. Okay, that's the answer.
All right.
Yes.
From Igede Satria Raditya Winata. Earlier, Miss Satri, you explained the public speaking. Why does someone or student doesn't conveying problem in public speaking so that speech became not good? For Miss Satri, time is yours.
Why someone or student doesn't convey problem in public speaking so that speech became not good? Do you mean why they don't answer my questions on the reason why they don't want to speak? Satria, is still here?
Yes,
Okay.
Miss.
Okay. If that's the meaning of your questions, I don't say that they don't want to convey the reason. They open. They are fortunately they are really open. When I make them, first of all, I have to make them feeling comfort or make them feeling secure in my class. Okay, so they can express in anything that they feel in the classroom. Okay, after they I make such a deal, for example, I will not ban you from my class, for example, if you answer my questions wrong, if you give the wrong answer of my questions. Maybe I give them such a situation that they will feel secure in my class. And after that, I ask the questions. Later, I ask the questions why they experience anxiety in speaking, especially in the classroom. And fortunately, they're really open to share about that. They say that they are afraid of, as I told you, they are afraid of making mistake in the classroom. They are afraid of being laughed by the friends. They are afraid of seeing food, okay, by their friends. Those are the reason why they are doesn't want to speak in the class. Okay. Is it enough or satisfying for you, Satria?
Yes, that's enough, Miss. Thank you for discussion.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, one more question left. Oh no, two. From Komang Rosian again. I have two questions for Miss Trista. First one, what are some best practice for utilizing your social media to network with professionals in their desired industry and in change job prospect? The second one, how can individuals leverage their social media presence to demonstrate their English proficiency and appeal to international job opportunities?
Okay, thank you. Yeah, the first question is about best practice for utilizing social media is to follow the professional and expert, get connected with them to keep up to date about everything they done. So get involved to every event that they help. That's the best practice actually. Jadi follow dia, ikuti dia, tetap up to date dengan apa yang mereka lakukan, gitu ya. So get informed, get connected. The second is how can individual leverage their social media presence to demonstrate their English proficiency and appeal to international job opportunities. Okay, one of them you can brand yourself by creating some contents to demonstrate your English proficiency, or another you can also sign up to one social media sites for recruitment, for example, JobStreet. So you can submit or upload your CV there, and you can there show your English proficiency there. What certificate do you have? Jadi bisa upload di sana. Nanti secara tidak langsung kalian akan dihubungi oleh apa namanya companies atau organizations yang mencari pekerjaan sesuai dengan atau yang niche English speakers. Okay, just that. Thank you.
Okay, that's all. If there are any questions? It seems like there is no more question left. Is it enough? Enough, yeah, I think. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to an end of our event, please let me share the conclusion of today's webinar. Communication and public speaking still is important for youth generation, except to be us, we are Generation Z, so that we can gain experience and confidence from doing public speaking. We, as a young generation, need to look around about our personal branding. Personal branding must be good. We also need to be hone our skills and actively seek about relationship. Harness the power of social media while enhancing your English proficiency to maximize the employment prospects. Lastly, I would like to show my gratitude towards the honorable invitations, speakers, and also participants that have attended this webinar. I, as the moderator, would like to apologize if there are any mistakes I have made during the event, and thank you for your participation. I will close the session with Paramasanti. Om Santi, 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 Om. I return the time and place back to our Master of Ceremony. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to express our highest appreciation to Ms. Satri and Ms. Trisna for sharing very valuable and inspiring lessons. For all of the participants, don't forget to fill out the absent today because their certificate will be sent automatically by email. The next agenda, we would like to invite the head of the English Language Education Department to officially close the ETAL. For the Honorable Dr. Siluh Nyoman Sriyadi, SPD, SAG, MPD, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you to MC. Ya, atas waktu yang diberikan kepada saya. Thank you to Miss Satri, Miss Trisna, ya. Good topic for young generation. Ya, okay. The first, Miss Satri, about how to be a kind of public speaking. Ya, okay. If you study English. Ya, tadi ada pertanyaan bagaimana kalau belajar bahasa Inggris, apa takut-takut kalau menjawab takut gitu ya. Ibu kalau dulu ya di awal-awal pernah mengajar, ada sedikit pengalaman. Ya, belajar bahasa Inggris itu menyenangkan dalam arti kalau kita salah, ya, kalau if you make mistakes, ya, all of the people smile. Ya, smile, jadi tertawa. Jadi saudara sudah tadi Bu Satri juga sudah menyampaikan bahwa saudara sudah memberikan karma baik kepada semua orang. Jadi membuat orang tertawa itu adalah sebuah karma baik. Tapi kadang-kadang, tapi kalau mata kuliah yang lain, misalnya matematika, kalau saudara tidak bisa mau tertawa itu kan tidak mungkin. Ya, kalau misalnya belajar matematika kita tidak mungkin bisa tertawa, tidak mungkin. Tapi kalau bahasa Inggris kita salah kepleset menyebutkan sebuah kata saja membuat audiens atau teman-teman kita tertawa, dan tidak usah takut gitu, tidak usah malu. Jadi apa yang disampaikan Bu Satri tadi sangat-sangat menginspirasi, mungkin semuanya ya, mahasiswa, apalagi di sini ada mahasiswa baru juga. And then if you want to get a good job, ya, if you want to get much money, ya, study English is very very good for get good job. Ya, nah sekarang kita relationship-kan dengan sosial media. I like use sosial media. Ya, ibu senang sekali memakai sosial media ya, baik itu Instagram, baik to save my data. Jadi menyimpan data ibu yang mungkin setiap bulan saya harus melaporkan kepada atasan kita atau kepada kementerian. Jadi tinggal mencari, you can to get in IG ya. Jadi tinggal ibu nyari saja di IG. Ya, jadi sangat mudah sekali gitu. Ya, karena ibu pasti ngirim di sana. Ya, walaupun hanya berupa foto gitu. Jadi sosial media itu kalau dipakai positif sangat baik sekali. Nah, kalau zaman-zaman dulu, nah mungkin ibu bisa sedikit sharing kepada saudara ya. Zaman dulu di awal-awal ibu memakai FB ya, FB. Nah, banyak sekali yang mengimpact ibu orang foreign people, ya, orang luar gitu. Nah, kemudian akhirnya dia pingin komunikasi lewat email, ya, lewat email. Akhirnya di email itu kita diharuskan untuk menulis dalam bahasa Inggris gitu. Baik itu misalnya lama-lama kalau kita sudah berteman dan lama-lama kan mungkin saja orang itu ingin menipu kita gitu. Harus hati-hati. Ya, harus hati-hati menghadapi orang di sosial media because this is sosial media, dunia maya, ya, dunia maya. Ya, jadi belum tentu apa yang dia katakan, belum tentu apa yang ada di sosial media itu memang benar-benar terjadi. Harus hati-hati. Dan ibu berkali-kali itu orang itu ingin menipu gitu, ingin menipu. Jadi tapi ibu sudah tahu bahwa itu adalah tipuan, penipuan. Ya, akhirnya kita menjadi berhati-hati bahwa itu tidak benar gitu. Nah, terus kemudian if you want to be a teacher, ya, to be a teacher, the first time in front of the class, ya, pertama kali saudara ada di depan kelas itu pasti nervous. Kemudian jadi MC juga begitu. Tapi kalau saudara tidak mulai-mulai, tidak mencoba, nah sekarang kan saudara adalah akan menjadi seorang guru. Jurusan saudara kan jurusan pendidikan bahasa Inggris. Jadi jam terbang itu adalah mutlak gitu. Kalau di awal-awal, di pertama-pertama itu pasti grogi, pasti nervous. Tapi 2 kali, 3 kali, 4 kali, 5 kali udah selesai. Sudah nervousnya sudah berkurang gitulah. Tapi seperti apa yang disampaikan oleh Bu Satri, kalau itu hal-hal yang baru, ya, hal yang baru yang kita lakukan, kita akan dijadikan narasumber misalnya jadi MC pertama kali pasti ada nervousnya, ya, atau pasti setiap saat kita ada sedikit nervous. Tapi lama-lama nervous itu akan berkurang. Jadi senyumkan saja gitu ya. Itu benar-benar memang iya Ya, saudara harus banyak senyum, apalagi sebagai public speaking ya. Nah, terus kemudian if you want to get good job and to be much money with use social media ya, sekarang kan ada TikToker ya, TikToker ya menjadi pekerja di dalam TikTok itu sekarang kan juga bisa ya, bisa juga mendapatkan uang ya. Terus terang seperti yang disampaikan tadi, Ibu sangat-sangat aktif sekali ya. Selain sebagai untuk menyimpan data, juga sebagai hiburan gitu. Hiburannya adalah misalnya untuk bernyanyi. Nah, misalnya di TikTok kita karena hobinya nyanyi, tapi tidak tiap saat bisa kita mengasah kemampuan itu, tapi kita bisa mengasahnya di situ juga bisa gitu. Terus kemudian sebagai hiburan juga sangat bagus sekali. Terus mencari teman, nah, mencari teman ini pun juga harus hati-hati ya, harus hati-hati supaya kita tidak terjebak oleh penipuan ya, oleh penipuan. Nah, terus kemudian jadi apa yang disampaikan oleh Bu Satri, kemudian Miss Trisna tadi sangat-sangat menginspirasi. Ibu harap semua audiens di sini mengartikan atau menerima positif dan bisa menerima apa yang disampaikan oleh Bu Satri dan Miss Satri dan Miss Trisna. Ya, jadi dipakai bahan pelajaran dan kemudian webinar ini adalah hal yang sangat penting bagi saudara, apalagi topiknya adalah ada relationship-nya bagi yang generation ya, bagi ibu juga untuk masa depan saudara. Kalau saudara tidak banyak belajar, saudara tidak banyak menambah ilmu, saudara tidak akan mudah untuk mengembangkan diri. Nah, apalagi sekarang ya dalam bahasa Inggris, kalau kita lihat di para konten kreator ya, jadi kalau ibu lihat di lihat di podcast-podcastnya para ya, ibu senang sekali melihat kontennya ya, banyak sekali yang ibu hobi ya. Ibu hobi mendengarkan sambil apakah itu mengerjakan dan selalu diselipkan dengan bahasa Inggris gitu. Nah, saudara bisa mempromosikan diri ya, seperti apa yang disampaikan Bu Trisna tadi, membentuk personal branding ya. Personal branding artinya kita ini siapa ya, kita ini siapa dalam arti apa yang saudara munculkan, apa yang saudara send di sosial media itu sebagai personal branding. Nah, itulah saudara. Kalau misalnya saudara ingin mengembangkan bahasa Inggris sebagai personal branding saudara, maka saudara bisa every day ya, every day mengupload atau mengirim you send about English ya, atau menyampaikan atau mempromosikan diri bahwa saudara bisa juga saya ingin memberikan kursus bahasa Inggris gitu misalnya. Kalau ada yang membutuhkan, kemarin tuh ada juga yang ini Ibu mungkin nanti Ibu sampaikan ya, ada yang mencari guru les bahasa Inggris gitu. Dan setiap saat saja tunjukkan kemampuan saudara, speaking saudara di situ, seperti apa sih speaking saudara, sehingga orang itu akan tertarik. Kira-kira apa yang bisa saudara jual, ya. Terutama sekarang yang paling booming itu adalah di TikTok ya, di TikTok. Nah, setiap hari aja di sana disampaikan, oh ini mahasiswa UAN ini. Tunjukkan di situ juga bahwa saudara adalah seorang mahasiswa di UAN yang sudah semester sekian dan bisa memberikan pembelajaran bahasa Inggris gitu. Jadi lama-lama saudara kan terbiasa ya, habits ya, saudara harus habit and skill gitu. Jadi itu harus dihubungkan dan akhirnya akan menjadi branding saudara gitu. Yang bisa saudara jual, saudara jual gitu. Menjual diri dalam arti branding sebagai seorang yang punya kemampuan profesional di bidang bahasa Inggris dan di bidang pendidik gitu. Seorang pendidik dengan seorang yang punya profesional tidak pendidik itu berbeda, ya, sangat berbeda. Seorang pendidik itu dia akan mampu bagaimana mengelola atau bagaimana membuat strategi supaya seseorang itu bisa mengikuti apa yang kita inginkan atau strategi apa yang kita sampaikan. Nah, terima kasih banyak kepada panitia karena hari ini sudah terlewatkan dan saya berharap semua apa yang dirancang oleh panitia bisa berjalan dengan lancar, kemudian bisa diterima dengan baik oleh mahasiswa semuanya, baik yang di jurusan bahasa Inggris atau di luar jurusan bahasa Inggris, ya, dan tidak hanya sampai di sini saja. Dan nanti lebih banyak lagi kegiatan-kegiatan ini. Dan sekali lagi, seperti apa yang disampaikan oleh WD1, saudara, nanti kalau ada lomba, ikutlah, baik itu tingkat Bali, nasional, dan internasional. Kegiatan-kegiatan, dicoba saja, walaupun kita belum dapat juara, nanti coba lagi. Nah, nanti lama-lama, Ibu lihat mahasiswa baru juga banyak yang punya kemampuan ya. Nanti kalau ada kegiatan-kegiatan lomba-lomba, baik itu nasional dan internasional. Nah, sekarang kan semua dikirim di sosial media. Makanya aktif saja di sosial media ya. Ibu tidak hanya sebagai tempat menyimpan data, tapi juga Ibu suka bernyanyi gitu, nyanyi-nyanyi lah gitu, pokoknya untuk hiburan gitu ya. Ya, nah untuk hari ini Ibu kira sudah cukup ya, acara kita sudah cukup dan acara webinar ini untuk jurusan Pendidikan Bahasa Inggris Ibu tutup dengan Parama Santi. Om Santi 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 Om.
Thank you, Ibu Silo. Sebelum mengakhiri webinar kita kali ini, dimohon untuk rekan-rekan untuk on cam karena akan ada sesi dokumentasi. Terima kasih.
Baik, slide pertama. 1, 2, 3. Slide kedua. 1, 2, 3. Slide ketiga. 1, 2, 3. Slide keempat. 1, 2, 3. Slide kelima. 1, 2, 3. Slide ke-6, 1, 2, 3. Baik, terima kasih semua.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now we have to come to an end to the e-talk. We would like to thank you for spending your time with us today. We do apologize for any inconvenience during the e-talk. I will close this e-talk with Parama Santi. Om Santi 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 Om.
Om Santi 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 Om.